I got a new microphone. No, and I need to mount it. I got a new microphone. You're silly. Well, no, it does have a different thing. But I think I have the right. I don't know what it's called, but it's a little piece of It's a little piece of hardware. I don't want to make y'all jealous, but last night I slept and felt well rested when I woke up. Yes, new mic, real voice incoming. Mount mic on stream. Mount mic on stream. Mount hardware. Okay, I need to install it. Worst case, just call me. It's gonna be easy though. You won't need to. Here's the thing. When the hell am I gonna do that over the next 2 days? Here's the thing. I know myself. I'm not even gonna fucking do it. I know what the hell? I know myself well enough. You know my ass is not doing that. You know my ass is not fucking doing that. Like you know that my ass is not gonna install that over the next 2 days. I wish we'd get annoying chatters coming in because of tags like they do for political streams so I can clap them into oblivion. Would love a good name any successful country under poop core. I actually slept through the entire night without waking up or moving. Wait, that's big. I bought 2 bedside tables 2 months ago and I still assembled only one of them. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Yep, name any successful country under the fucking law of poop core. Exactly. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. Hope we're all doing wonderfully. I have no crazy updates for y'all as per usual, honestly. I don't do shit. Poop. Make America poop core again. How many more times can I complain about my uterus? I'm scared I have endo-Leclerc. I mean, it's really common and really, PCOS and endo are like super common and super underdiagnosed is kind of the problem. Yeah, they're really underdiagnosed. It's awesome. And it's, you know what? I just found out recently that you can get endometriosis. Not like you don't just get fibroids. Like endometriosis can happen in a lot of places in your body. Like it's like almost, it literally can just happen places that are completely unrelated to your uterus, etc. So that's good. Yes, Aaron. Yes, you're the horse. But yeah, I only found that out recently, and I'm like, why don't we learn any of these things? My mama has it. Yeah, that's evil, but you can get it in your lungs and cough up blood. Yeah, like I did not know that literally until this year. It's so crazy. Just choose not to get it. Yeah, you just gotta like calculate it out. Just be like, okay, hold on, I'm getting rid of it. Hold on, I'm getting rid of it right now. Okay. That sucks so bad. Yeah, it's crazy, and they don't freaking teach anything about it. It's ridiculous. It's freaking ridiculous. You gotta pray it away. You gotta pray it away. One tug your uterus. Yeah, one tug it away. My mom got a hysterectomy this summer. Let's go. Literally what my first cardiologist said to me. Can we get this for my cat boys? Let me see. I love how, I like this. I love how they have the little heart cursor right now on 7TV. It's so cute. It's so cute. The little heart cursor. I want that all the time. Love. It's love. It's love. I like that cat. I like that cat. I like it. One tug is all it takes. Reminds me of TC Tuggers. What is it? I'm a mobile Andy. It's a cat getting dapped up. I just came back from a panel interview with 3 people for a good job. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I think I did all right. Hold on. Okay. I've locked it in. Scoto, hello. Mr. Fluffy's hello. Broken Air, hello. Diener, hello. Gay Shoddy, hello. Huge Dinosaurs, hello. Blush Meow, hello. Small Tofu, hello. Ligers, hello. Peasant Steven, hello. Tiny Boop, hello. Wallace, hello. And Beckmeister, hello. Yeah, I'm dialing in. Hold on. I dialed it in. I don't like this song very much. Can I be honest? It's like it's like giving me a rash. Goliel, hello. Hi, Antelope. Hi, Wrist. It's giving me a freaking rash. Beck, Nepub, Goliel, Wrist, and Antelope. Bello. Dirty Dan Bello. Yeah, it was giving me a rash. I don't know how else to describe it. The song was doing too much. Yeah, it was too many like different. And Lulu Eliminator, hello, and Cannon, hello. It was doing too dang much. It's doing too much. Is Hank Alpaca related to Hank Pecker by any chance? No. No. Hank Alpaca is not related to Hank Pecker. I honestly, maybe that is Hank Alpaca's godfather, actually. Hold on. That could be, okay. I've been asking this all week. It could be, no, Hank Pecker is Henkel-Pekka's godfather. What about Hank Piker? Are there 3 versions? Are there 3 versions? Hank is related to Satan. And then you say Henkel isn't a chud. Well, okay, fair enough. Henkel-Pekka might... Hank Piker is Hassan's dad. New Hank lore just dropped. Okay, so Hank Pecker is his RP character. Henkel-Pekka is arguably the bigger chud. Henkel-Pekka is literally just a baby. How could you be a chud as a baby? I guess my nephew is kind of... I mean, I guess my nephew was like putting his hands up or whatever at the Charlie Kirk Memorial, and he's only 2, so I guess a baby could be a chud. I don't know. She finally admits her nephew is a chud. I miss my Logan sub, so I can do Mfreg emotes. I love the friggin' pregnant ravioli emote. Chud nephew, you have a chud nephew. I was a chud baby. Wait, really? You were a chud baby? A baby is a chud by default. I don't know why I'm thinking of a baby is a gift from above, but a baby is a chud from, I don't know. A baby is a chud from the mud. Yeah, a chud from a butt. Yeah, my favorite part about Henkel-Pekka is that there's no way to spell it. Chat just guesses. No, I agree. That's the funniest thing about Henkel-Pekka is how it's become Hanko-Panko. It's become many things. Cheesecake, thank you for the 5!
O'Shea diaresis Ice Cube diaresis Jackson Duncan.
Thank you for the 5! Henkel-Pekka, Hanko-Panko, Hinkle-Dinkle, the thing. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways that people refer to Henkel-Pekka. Dr. Henkel-Pekka. 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 Yeah, Henkel-Pekka. What are you gonna do, you know? What are you gonna do? Henkel-Panko. Henkel-Pekka. 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 Oh, there we go, Mpreg emote. Yes! I love when you check someone's Steam profile and you can tell they were playing TF2. I've never played TF2. Also, my internet is poopy right now. I'm sorry. Oh, with their previous names. Wait, you see, here's the thing. What the fuck is that? Whoa, dude, what is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? When's the next movie night? I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about that this morning. Because I was like, damn, there is like fucking nothing to play. Like, today, nothing came out. And then I was like, there's nothing like new variety slop. And I played horror games all yesterday, so I didn't want to do horror games again. But I was like, damn, should we watch a movie? Jeremy Albertson, average Seinfeld enjoyer, pro hemorrhoid soother. These are all good. I like these. Can we watch Wuthering Heights? Honestly, if we wouldn't get fucking in trouble. No, Kayak. No. And we need to watch it. Okay, you actually just successfully rickrolled me. Thank you. She doesn't know Marvel. Now she thinks I'm a freak. No. I know that character. He's the guy made out of rocks. He's the guy made out of rocks. Can we watch, can we have another Fujoshi movie? Yes. Sorry, I was thinking back on what we've watched. Yeah, we can. Turned it off so fast. Well, because I saw the thumbnail and I was like, okay, yes, Fujoshi Friday. Wait, so is it just legal mode to watch movies now? What happened? No, but you just delete the VOD. So the risk that you run in the moment is a live takedown, and a strike from a live takedown. But if you delete your VOD, then you're pretty much good. Yes. I love that badge. That is so cute. But yeah, basically the risk that you run, is the live takedown. But I like never watch movies on stream, and then Axel I would literally come to Axel's stream, and Axel would be watching a movie every fucking stream. And then I was watching some movies in Will Neff's stream and then Caroline's stream, and I was like, okay, this is fine. This is fine. It's all good. No one is gonna snitch for the live takedown. Well, also you gotta like snitch to the the live takedown usually comes from like getting like the company coming after you or whoever coming after you. I'm so sad I missed Jennifer's Body movie night. Fuck this whole working thing. Seriously. Maybe I'll start recording the movies and then we can put them on like a private website. That'd probably be a good idea, honestly. Live takedowns are usually sports. Yeah, they're usually like if you're gonna watch the Grammys on stream or you're gonna watch Coachella on stream, you know, things like that. Okay, that's super illegal. Okay, well, we won't do that at all. All of Axel's movie nights are in a Google Doc. That's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah. Live events, yeah. Live events will get you banned really easily. Yeah, and other things like that. But like usually if we're watching older stuff, it's not a big deal. I would never break the law. Me neither. I've never broken the law once. I'm not kidding. I've never broken a law in my life. Say something funny so I can be like thing middle left. Fugly chopped bitch. Go on then. Go on then. You asked for this. Well, you asked for this. Go on. Middle left. Just middle left. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. There have been times during Will streams where a chatter gets pressed and reports the stream. Oh, yes. Yeah. That definitely, there's people that are like, I'm finally gonna get you. Which, like, that shit is so fucking crazy. I still have the XL Glee VOD in my Google Drive. You don't pause it much, so you could always record your reaction and upload it. Oh, true, honestly. So lame. I do it every time. That is one thing I'll literally never understand in my life is hate watching. I've talked about this before where like hate watching, here's the thing, like I can be a hater, but I would never hate watch ever. I would never hate watch. I hate how much I love hate watching. Really? Quabi was taking down my RuPaul. Yeah, RuPaul. She fucking got Quabi. She got their ass. Like I have better things to watch. What if you were watching yourself? Well, if you have a lot of self-hatred, then yeah, you're low-key kind of hate watching. You're low-key kind of hate watching, yeah. I only know how to hate watch because of all the chaos in my soul. I'm love watching right now. I'm love watching. I personally, yeah, I only participate in love watching. If you hate watch, then why watch anyway? I don't know. It just feels so unpleasant. Love watching. Hi, Cabalera. Hello. Hope you're doing well also. I was just typing in love watching. I love watching. Let me just use hours of my life for watching stuff I hate. Yeah, right? That's why I'm like, what? I'm hate watching Hank Alpaca right now. Okay, that makes sense though. Hate watching Hank Alpaca. Okay, I get where you're coming from. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a hater, but I draw the line at hate watching. Yeah, listen, I feel you. I've been hate watching every minute of every stream you've ever made. Damn, okay, at least you're committed. Love watch. I Overwatch. Is Overwatch back? Sam was messaging us asking if we want to play Overwatch, and I was like, fuck no. I don't want to play that. I'm sorry. Why is everyone saying it's back? Please, no, I'm not playing Overwatch. I do not like that. I hate it, low-key. Do not bring that shit back. I'm not into it, but it's a great game. It's Squeaks' main game now. Yeah, how'd that go? I was so confused when I saw him just boot up fucking Overwatch yesterday. I was so confused. I was like, what? What do you mean Squeaks is on Overwatch? Squeaks looked like he was having a good time. Has he played before? I imagine he's played before. That game was like... He was cackling and giddy. The propaganda got him. He's played before, surely, right? Like, 100%. Hannah, please play Overwatch. I need drops. 20-year-old game, by the way. Good games are good games. Yeah, the game is good. I just don't like hero stuff. Okay, Jetpack Cat is kind of, yeah, that could maybe persuade me, but Jetpack Cat, okay, I can maybe be persuaded a little bit. If you liked Overwatch before, you'd like it now, but if you weren't, wait, hold on, let me scroll up. If you weren't into it, then it's whatever. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I acknowledge it's probably one of the, it's one of the best games of all time. No, like people love that game dearly, but yeah, okay, here was the reason I never got into it and I didn't like have the best experience. Hi, Nice Socks. My friends had been playing it for a long time, and when I got a computer, when I started playing it, I was like still very brand new, so I'd have to play alone a lot, and it just like wasn't fun. Because all my friends, like nobody had an alt, and I would just play alone, and it just like really was not a fun time. So that stint lasted all of like 3 weeks. Because yeah, I don't know. I just like literally didn't have anyone to play with. It's low-key boring. It was fun. It's just not fun when people like, you know, aren't talking to you or just like they're throwing and, you know, I just didn't have anyone to play with. So yeah, might be up on me all the same skins and I feel obliged to play. And I've been having fun, like overstimulating. Same. Yeah, I just was like, okay, I gotta find people to play with. And then I just was lazy. I never even did them. Only just see now. It says Kristen Stewart Pluggle. Yes. Shooting is fun, but I feel like the game modes are boring. Hi, Tony Sword. Hello. I like watching it, honestly. I think Overwatch is a fun game to watch. You have to play with other people who are new/bad if you want experience. Yeah, exactly. Like it was when I played with my friends, like when I would play with them, it would be like, okay, I'm just getting shit on because we're playing against people that actually play this game and I don't play this game. And then when I play with randoms, it was like, okay, nobody's talking. Which I noticed that now. I notice now that like people calm less. Okay, does anybody else? I have a question because like I feel like I'm gonna ask: do people who in here plays Valorant? Do people on Valorant just calm less? Because I feel like CS:GO, like if you want to win, like you need to calm. Like I feel like people just don't calm anymore. People only go on voice to be mad now. I experience it in Val a lot. It's hell. I can't imagine the community encourages people to calm. People talk less and less over the years. When people don't calm, they don't come. Okay, I play CS with a Val player, and she says that they talk way more in Val. Okay, see, that's what I was curious about. I never joined VC in Overwatch because people just tell you you're playing wrong. Yeah, that's fair. Discord killer in-game comms. 2015 CSGO halftime banter. I remember when you could talk at the beginning of the game. Yep. Low mid Ela people don't really calm or just stick to their duo trio comms in Discord. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, interesting. For me, Val had a good amount of people calming. Define shit plays Overwatch and League and CS. Should I run? No, jump in. I miss CSGO halftime. It was dog shit, but it was fun. I don't miss it. I miss it, but I actually don't miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like where when I was 15, it was like funny sometimes, but it would literally just be like whoever can yell louder on the mic. Yeah, it would literally just be like whoever can yell the loudest on the mic. There's a reason I just mute on Apex because I don't want to get flamed when I make a mistake. Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, did you guys see Chubby Bunny's halftime? Chubby Bunny. Okay. 40 years ago. Yeah, Trip, exactly. No, I'm the same way where I'm like, I probably wouldn't like it now, but at the time, you know, it was fun. I played a full mute in League. I don't talk as much in our CS games, but I just call to Staggy and then I have Staggy make the call. Only because, okay, here's the reason I don't calm in CS. Because when we started playing CS again, I was getting in arguments with these fucking people where I was like, not being nice. Because they would be like this one guy was like, oh my God, I hate your fucking voice. Your voice is so fucking annoying, whatever you are. And I was like, I wouldn't care if you fucking dropped dead tomorrow. I would not make a difference in my life at all. So like, that's why I don't calm anymore because I low-key be getting in arguments with people. So I'm working to be better. I'm trying to be a better person. So I just, yeah, Hank took over me. So yeah, I just calm to Staggy and he comes. Or like if it's important, I actually want to fucking win and we need it, I'll come. You could die tomorrow and nothing in my life would change. Yeah, my friend was like, my New Year's resolution is be nicer to men. Why? Literally why? I mean, unless they're going like crazy hard. I guess I don't know how hard they're going. But like, when has any guy ever been like, you know what? I need to like be nicer to like, okay. CS brings out the evil in people. It really does. It really fucking does. That was really rude. Thank you. I calm, but I mute people at the first sign of someone being toxic. Yeah, I feel that, honestly. I feel ya. Every morning for 50 minutes, I reflect on how I treated women the day before. Oh my gosh. Unless you're a bald Canadian, then it brings out better refresh rates. I don't talk in Overwatch/Rivals. There are no comms that matter outside of top 500. I don't care. Yeah, I think it's like, again, if I really want to win, then I'll like be like, okay, I'm just gonna talk, whatever, fuck it. But yeah, usually we like 3 stacks, so it's not a big deal anyway. I'm unfortunately stuck with friends who love being toxic in games to random people for no reason. Oh, that's crazy. I told y'all about that fucking guy on CSGO. I had like a pride sticker on my M41S and he was like, I kill people like you. And like, same thing. I was like, if you fucking die tomorrow, who cares? But yeah, like being toxic for no reason is fucking crazy. Like that to me, I'm like, that's just weird. I don't know. I'm not saying your friends are weird. I think I don't understand as much, right? Whereas like, yeah, I just like can't help but fucking like bite back, you know? So that's why I don't, that's why I'm on restriction from, talking in game right now. I'm on restriction from talking in game currently. So yeah. The majority of people in your life. Oh, well, I didn't say all that. Yeah, I didn't say all that. But yeah, I feel like doing it for no reason. I'm like, okay, like, okay. It's so sad to be that toxic. I know, it's very scary. Sources tell me the bloke is stable. He is stable. Yep, the bloke is stable. The bloke is stable indeed. What's up, WP Joshi? Hello. Hello. One time I screamed at a man in Fortnite because he said homophobic slurs to my gay bestie and then I got banned. Worth. Miss Togo, hello. It's always the vibes of prank YouTube enjoyers, which is generational ick. Right, I'm stable. Sources tell me Hank Alpaca is stable. Hank Alpaca is okay and is in witness protection right now. Hank Alpaca is currently in witness protection. Hank Alpaca is gonna be okay. Nobody worry. Yes. Sorry I was gone for a few minutes. What do we watch? So we watching a movie tonight? We honestly could. Do we wanna? I'm down. I mean, it's really short notice, but like the fucking docket for games, I got nothing for you. I have an Outbound demo that I've been excited about and I got early access to. But other than that, I was like, I just need to go live. I can't even just sit here trying to find another thing to do. We'll just figure it out together. We always watch movies when I'm busy. I'm sorry. Have you heard about Amnesia the Bunker? Nope. I actually, no, you know what? I think when I got my computer, when Doug built my computer, he said this is the one game you can't play. Wait, okay. We could still watch a movie because I don't think this demo will be long, but who linked me that game where you do the voices of the animals? It's like My Voice Zoo. I was watching Vanilla play it last night and I was laughing so fucking hard. We should do that. Wait, we should, okay, if you could find a time that works for all 1,000 of your regular viewers, that would be great. Okay, I will get that scheduled. We will satisfy everybody. Chat, I just finished a class for, yay! Hi, it's a rat, hello. Madagascar for the Nintendo Wii. But yeah, I was watching Vanilla play this last night, and basically you have a zoo, and then you make sounds for each animal. You record the sounds. I want to plug in the new mic so bad. There's an About Fishing playtest too. It's a cute detective fishing game, not very long. Wait. I think I did About Fishing. Is it from, yes. Okay, I played About Fishing. I did the playtest. Yes. I did the playtest. Chibli put me onto that. It is on the VOD channel if anybody missed it. I've been trying to get Will to play this game my friend has been working on for several years. It would be great if you played instead. Otherwise, let's watch Iron Lung illegally. Wait, what game is it? All I have to do is find a time that works for Canadian. You know, Canadian loves movies. Yes. Also, I told Canadian I would put something in the unpacking VOD and then I forgot. And the render, it was a 5-hour render. So I was like, I'm not re-rendering that. Using the new mic for My Voice Zoo and then watching a movie, that'd be so fun. I'm scared though, because like, what if it... Okay, here's the thing. I have a cloud lifter. I have an audio interface. Should we just plug it in and see what happens? Because like... I'm scared. I'm scared. What if we just plug it in and see what happens? But I'm not going to be able to fucking listen to it. Maybe I'll put earbuds in my phone. Just do it, man. Okay, everybody, let's all make a pact right now to say we're not going to get mad at each other. Please, everybody right now, repeat after me. In this live stream, when people are offering advice about the mic, we will not get mad at each other. We will work as a family to get the mic set up and okay. Can you plug everything in while it's like on? It doesn't matter, right? Okay, let me go get it. Too long, I already forgot. In this live stream where people are offering advice about the mic. Okay, hold on, let me go get it. Mic. That's a mic. What do these buttons mean, chat? What do these buttons mean? What that means? Loss? Direction. Didn't you get a manual? No, it just came like this in the on the dynamics. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, girl. This is gonna be bad. Just the shaft? Yeah. I think it sets your spawn. Okay, so here's the things that I got on Amazon that I don't really know what these are, but I know that I need them. I know that I need them. These are something. Yep. Something like that. They have things on them. Okay. My mic. So these pieces, is it that this? Okay, here goes nothing. I'm scared. I'm scared. Hold on. I need to like think about this. Wait, I'm already taking back saying just do it. Mike, that's a mic. No, we're here. We're here. Just plug it in without doing this part. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Mike? Mike? What does it sound like? What does it sound like? Is it weird? Crispy, real voice. It's more treble. I'm all about that bass, Real voice? Wait, stop. You're freaking me the hell out. Sounds the same. Okay. A bit loud. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Let me turn it down a bit. Right. Right. Nice and clean. Okay, well, here's the thing. Who is that? It's really crispy. I like it. Ew. Ew. Ew, that's your voice. Okay. Basically the same but crisp. How do you know if it sounds different? If it looks like you're talking to them both? Yeah, exactly. What if I was tricking you? What if I was tricking you and I never changed it? Upper range sounds much nicer. Good. Okay, now here's the thing, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to... This mic is kind of nasty. Can I be honest with you? We're honest. We're a family. This mic right here, this SM7B, I gotta clean it before I give it to Staggy. Because, man, I have spit all over. When you talk, you spit, okay? Whether we like it or not. And I talk at this thing every day. I do clean it. I replace the cover for it all the time. But nonetheless, like, you spit when you talk. Okay, and if you're talking into it every damn day, you're spitting. Okay, sorry, I gotta... This is not a good thing to do one-handed, might I say. This is a terrible thing to do one-handed. This is so fucking stupid. Okay. So now... Do we use this? Okay, I have a question. I've got a question. Let me go full camera so you can see this. There is this little guy. This little guy here. This thing... Sorry. This thing that I have, this piece right here, is that just gonna... No, that would not work like that. No. Hold on. I have to consult the ones that I bought, right? Because it uses a different thread. I don't know what any of this is. Make sure the high pass switch is set to flat. Yes, it is flat. Also, this mic, you don't have to talk into this part, right? I noticed that a lot of people that have this mic don't have to talk into this part. That they can have it like to the side. Or do you want to talk into this part? Because the SM7B, if you're not fucking on that thing, it's not sounding very good. Test it. What's the model? RA20. You do. They do it wrong. Oh, interesting. Talk into the front and not the side. Yeah, I figure you talk into this part. She's asking us, probably more air/room. Manual will let you know if it's above or on the side. Okay, well, I have a problem right now. I should have not done this. like this.
Four for 4 Hanok.
I need more slack from the XLR cable. Ooh, not that much. No, I have like a thingy that covers the, thank you so much, Makari, for the freaking 4 months. I have a thingy that covers the, oh, what the, sorry. What the hell? Am I like, is the Jester stepping on something? The Jester was stepping on something, what the hell? Oh my god, Jester. Okay, this is the part where I'm confused on what I'm looking at with all these fucking things. Yo, I have like 20 different pieces here, and now I mix them up, and now I don't know which is which. That's not gonna go in that. It has to be one of these. Hold on. I think I've got it. I don't got it. No, I think I've got it. Not to be a jackass, but you might be wise to unplug the mic. Well, I have to unplug it to twist this around. I've got it. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. How are we doing? Are we good? Okay, I have a question. We're good, and we're back. We are so freaking back right now. Guys, something fucking terrifying happened. I took the Jester off the mic. I need to put it back on. What if something fucking terrible happens to me? Y'all, you need to fucking respect the Jester. I'm not kidding, because the few times I took it off... Jester, please don't hurt me. 1 second. Jester, please don't hurt me. Jester, leave me be. Jester, I will rehang thee. Jester, leave me be. Please do not hurt me. Okay, he's back. We're good. He's back. You don't, chat, I'm not kidding. You don't fucking take the Jester off the mic. I don't know what to tell you. You don't take the Jester off the mic. It's very... Jester, bless the mic. Help the streamer. Okay, well. Okay. Please send him after Steven. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I'm cranking it. Hold on, I'm cranking it. Any chance you would try a pop filter on it? I don't think these ones need pop filters. They have built-in stuff for that. I'm like 99% sure. Because I was looking into getting a freaking... It probably just has way too much gain right now. I have a question for audio nerds. So you can in fact have the mic to the side, but you still speak into the talk of the mic. You will remove your plosives if you don't have it directly in front of you. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just the gain, but microphone audio nerds, I'm calling out to you. Do I lower the gain in Windows settings, or do I do it in... Because I remember the first time, I know it's better to adjust in... Never in settings, ideally in hardware. That's what I'm saying, in like in the audio hardware settings. Probably the interface. Well, it doesn't come with like an interface. Like I have an interface, but audio hardware is where you want to do that, right? Always interface? I thought it was hardware. In the audio interface. But what if I don't? Okay. Oh, wait. Girl, duh, I can just do this. Okay, does that sound good? What does that sound like? Yeah, I have it plugged into a wave XLR. Where the XLR cable goes. Quieter, worse. Well, hold on. Okay. Little quiet. What about that? That's, sorry, I had it turned down, because, yeah. I had it turned down. TBH, it was pretty great before. Wait, maybe still a bit poppy. The Jester Summon Mochi, worse X2, still quiet. Okay. Okay, what about that? It was better before. The original was better. Cleaner but quiet. Okay. What about that? Better. Original is better. Much better, but the original is better. That's the original right there. That's the original. That's it. That's it. That's good. Best. Okay. I want to hear. What the hell? I feel left out. Y'all, I don't know what to do about the Jester. Like, I can't have it on this mic. It's a carded mic, so the pickup range pattern is a penis? What does that mean? What does that mean? Audio perverts. What about the little knob right there? What? This? This is to tighten the socket. I prefer the setting just before this one, not gonna lie. The Jester hang out there. Oh, you're saying on this? No, because it'll pull down it'll add more weight to the mic. Tech majors try not to design a phallic object. Difficulty impossible. I prefer the second to last. Socket. Have you tried old mic? De-ess or reduce. I was gonna say I don't have any. I have like the slightest bit of compression ever, but I don't have like EQ or anything like that. The mic is just brighter than your other one, so the high end is more prominent. Can you bring up the low end in your mixer? Yes, but I'm just warning you, some people are about to get pissed the fuck off. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna do this. Watch, I'm not gonna get mad a single time. I'm not kidding. We're gonna do this, and my wavelength just decided not to work. Cool. Hello. Dude, why does it do this? Why, Elgato, why do you make such good hardware and have the worst software of any fucking thing on the planet? Like, I love you, but your software is the worst, most shit on the planet. It is the do. Okay. Did you already flush the SM7B? What do you mean flush? Flush it. Wavelength. Hold on. Let's see if we can do this again. Dump it? No, I'm giving it to my freaking friend, Staggy. Okay, sorry. All the audio is going to go away for a second. There we go. It's back. Okay. So what we can do, again, everybody, let's work together. Audio nerds, I need you. And okay, I mean this with like all the kindness in my heart. Let's try to refrain from typing messages that are like, I liked it the way it was last time before we did this and that. I like this when it was this. I actually prefer this one. I need audio nerds right now. Okay. Let's just get that out of the way. This is about what the audio nerds are gonna say. Okay, this is good. Nerds, refrain if it's just like, this is what I like, right? I think the higher end needs to be lowered. Yes, and I think White said that as well. So let's do this, but I'm just saying let's refrain from that. I actually preferred Hannah when she was recording on a phonogram. Okay, so what we can do is here is what I have. I have all these things. Do we do EQ? Okay, this scares the fuck out of me, chat. I don't know anything about this. I'm not an audio nerd, so everything sounds good to me. This is what I don't know anything about. This scares me. This scares me a lot. Green down slightly. Well, this isn't on right now. This isn't on right now. Hold on. Let me do this. This EQ is from, hi Teddy. This EQ is from something else. I think my other mic. So if I turn this on, it sounds weird. That's okay. Okay, nobody freak out. It might sound weird because we don't know what these settings are. But yeah, we don't know about this profile. Well, I guess we can just delete it. Let's just delete it. Should we delete it or edit it? Try it first. My baby. My baby. Throw the F on. Gives you a bass line. My baby. What does it sound like? Does it sound scary? My baby. That is not a test noise. That is a test noise. Howling. Ow! The bass is back. Hell yeah. Girl, just talk. I'm talking. Real voice. It's like I'm there. Cinema. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Perfect for CSGO. That's pretty great. Really? This is the pickup pattern. A penis and balls. Oh my god, that's a fucking penis and balls. That's literally getting fucking mushroom stamped. That is literally getting mushroom stamped. POV, like you're actually getting fucking teabagged by Chiblee on peak. Now it sounds like the old mic, but better. Really? This seems pretty good, TBH. Is this TOS? Maybe even reduce the mid highs by 1 decibel and it's awesome. Okay, I literally would trust you with my life. So I'm gonna do exactly what you said. The mid highs, which are not green. Is mid highs, or no, is this the mid highs? You can always revert it. It's just cleaner. Labubu gone, don't, stop. I'm not even fucking kidding, please, please. The gesture is right here. The gesture is fine, everyone. The gesture is going back on the mic. Please don't, please. Okay, it's back. Okay, yeah, the green. Okay, so you said lower it by 1 decibel. So 2.8 decibels. So let's go. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Can I control Z that? I can't. I moved it horizontally. I moved it horizontally. It's okay. Okay. Should I go down again? You're fine. The profile's a little bit better. It mutes a lot of the characteristics of the new mic. Should we start fresh then? With a fresh profile? Because if it just sounds like the old one, these settings are for the old mic. So maybe that's why it's sounding that way. We want it to sound better. It's good. It sounds a lot like the old mic. As an audio nerd, I'm sad about the high end, but I think the chat will prefer this. See, I was gonna say, then why don't we just grab this and fresh start, or we screenshot this and then we... You can just modify it. I was gonna say, why would we just be like, oh yeah, it sounds like the old one. Start a new one to compare. That's what I was gonna say. Why don't we just start a new one? You can see the graph when you speak that appears. You should be flat to keep most people happy and audio nerds quiet. I don't really know much about audio nerd stuff, so I don't know what you're asking me. Why does this just sag though? Like, what is that about? Yeah, why is this just like fucking limp? It's heavier than the SM7B? No, not at all. This thing's way lighter. This thing weighs like fucking 20 pounds, I swear to God. This thing is heavy. The SM7B is a fucking tank. It looks heavier. No, this thing's super, super light in comparison. The SM7B is freaking heavy. But the SM7B also has this giant metal mount with it as well. Which mine was literally breaking. Yeah. Sound better regardless, IMO. Bit warmer too. Well, that's good. Should we try a fresh profile or no? I'm scared. At first, I thought de-esser was de-sucker. What made you want to replace it? The mount? That, and I think the SM7B is better for bassy voices, and I don't really have the most bassy voice. And I've had this mic for like 7 years, And it served me well, but I'm going to give it to my friend Staggy. Yeah, it sounds good at TM. Can you make a second EQ in the software you're using? You're saying like a different profile? Yeah. Yes, bassy voice. Yeah, like the SM7B sounds good for someone that's like Will, Axel, Ludwig. Yeah, I was gonna say I can make a bunch of different profiles. But yeah, I wanted to try this one because I was told that it's better for like less bassy voices. If you want to make another in a second profile, unplay it and come back to this one. Okay, let's do that. Let's do it. I'm freaking down. Okay, so let's make sure that I don't do anything crazy. We go here. You can just go add effect and you can add EQ and then you can just name. Well, wait, when I go to save it, this is probably sounding crazy. Hold on, let's turn. Okay. Poop. Poop. So this is the new one. So the SM7B is better for bassier voices. That's interesting. This one is just set to nothing. Oh, I say that one is poop. What does this sound like? What does it sound like? Real voice, literally me. Make a S noise. S. A sneaky snack. This one sounds the same. Isn't that the old one? No, this, I think it might just be, yeah, like a preset one. Because I was going to say, like, it has to be. So we can make a new one. The graph is similar. Wait, I'm a chud. I can't tell the difference. Scream as loud as you can. I don't think I should do that, right? Bliss, but you need a de-esser hardcore. Okay, but that... It's a good test. You need to tighten the minus screw on the joint. The fucker thing in the air twisting only keeps the mic locked into the mount. But you need, oh, I know what it is. Well, wait. No, because I tightened this thing with the fucking, whatchamacallit. Hi, Filet Lurker, hello. De-esser is just dropping the highs. That's what I was gonna ask, is like, here's the Elgato EQ. Should I download it? Let's do it. I'm down. Okay, re20, get. I'll download this profile, I'll throw it on, and we'll see what happens. We're just gonna see what happens. This is crazy. No need for de-esser if you're messing with the EQ. That's what I was gonna say. Is that not how that works? Because I know I had that issue with my other mic too. Okay, let's try this. So EQ, edit. Where's the one that we just got? Oh, here we go. What does this sound like? Oh, this looks fucking so scary. What the fuck does all that mean? What does that sound like? I'm scared. What? What is all that stuff? That's freaking me out. What is all that stuff on there? What did that? Ew? That was the re20 profile that we just put on. Sounds good to me. Colorful. It's a double limit. Sounds fine to me. Make a S noise. Sneaking, salty, snacks. Surreptitiously. Much better. Sounds great. S's are way better, actually. It's amazing. That's so good. Do we love it? Do we love it? Okay, let me be loud and annoying. Sorry. I'm being loud and annoying so we can see what it's sounding like. Maybe red down a tiny bit. Okay. Way better. Okay. I trust you, Amulet. Two. S's were kind of hurting my ears. I was going to say, yeah, I had that issue with my other mic. That's why I was going to say we need to mess with the EQ. Red down for sure. Okay, so this or this one? Because this is pink to me, this is salmon to me, and this is almost reddish purple to me. So which one? Hi, Ash! Reddish purple. This one. The one that my mouse is on. It's stopping you passing the high end above a certain point. Try doing enraged noises from Mario Kart. Which is literally like, what is wrong? Yeah, it's good. Okay, so we want to take this down. How many decibels ideally? Two. Oh, okay, so it's currently at 5.1, 64125, 3.1. 3.1. So there. Oh, there. New mic sounds really good. Yay! Match it to the yellow one-ish. Okay, how does this sound? Perfect. OMG, that sounds so much better. Clean. Yay! What other sounds could I make? Wait, I'm so excited. I'm new mic guy. Guys, I'm freaking new mic. I'm new mic. I'm new mic guy. Growl. Probably what Twitch chat prefers, yes. My color is blue, but my neck is red. Hey, this mic sounds pretty good, man. Yay! New white guy. We don't need more. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing around. You're never getting away with the man voice on CS ever again. Wait, seriously? Chat, I literally try to do my guy voice, and every time I'm like, was that good? And they go, no. I go, this is my guy voice when I play CS. Long. Mid. Mid. Long. That just sounds like you. Okay, bloke. Long. I need a voice changer. Now you need a shitty old Counter-Strike sounding mic for trolling. I just need a voice changer, I think. Because I could get a voice changer on this mic. I wonder if I could just download an Elgato profile that I say make me... Okay, I have a question. So this is good. We're keeping this. We're fucking with this. Hey. That's my guy voice. We're fucking with this. We're good. Should I exit out of this? Are we? I feel like we're happy with this. I feel like everybody came together and was happy with it. Try this one for a few streams, and if you need to go back to the OG, you have the OG to follow on. Okay. I have a question. What about this? What about this? I don't have... This is just my noise gate, which is fine. Girl, did you save it? Yeah, did it go back? Did it go back? .3. Yeah, it's saved. It's saved. We're good. Now it's at 3.2, but yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, here's the thing that I don't like about compression, is when Will makes these fucking hilariously loud screams, you are lost to compression. So is that just like the price to pay for not blowing people's eardrums out? Because like I kind of hate that when Will does like a scream and it's just gone because of compression. Never compress, peak is funny, loud is funny. Kinda. Like I like the fact that it doesn't blow out the people watching their eardrums, but I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point of compression. Yeah, so that the loud stuff isn't like hurting you. Make sense, yeah. Right. Oh mama. Ooh mama. Okay. We're good. We're back in business. It's funny when the scream doesn't get through. I love having my ears blown out. Okay, I was gonna say I'll just keep this on and that on and whatever. The limiter really controls how loud it gets. Compressor makes it sound more profesh. Yeah, isn't compression just essentially squishing the quiet stuff and the really loud stuff together to try to operate on one, ideally like a more, on a baseline? Kind of, in a way. That's how it works in my brain, where I'm like, the quiet stuff and the loud stuff, we want to try to bring it to like a consistent decibel baseline. I think he just has infinite minus decibels on his compression. Shouldn't stop sound altogether. He probably just has it configured wrong. Yeah, he just followed like some YouTube videos, so I've never known like what he has on his mic. Compression makes it more in a certain field, yeah. I have all my stuff once again, yay! Basically, a limiter is if you want to avoid the louder sound. So if you want to scream your ass off, it never gets past a certain point. You got the idea though. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, those are the terms that I get it in, and I know nothing about audio. So yes, happy Lunar New Year, everybody! Is everybody wearing red? Girl, get your red on. I still have this guy a long time ago gave me this bok choy keychain. this little keychain with a beautiful little medallion on it. He gave it to me, I'm not kidding, when I lived in Vegas for the first time, so literally almost 10 years ago. I've never gotten rid of it. I like believe in stuff having, like clearly I haven't gotten rid of the Jester. I don't fuck with like missing an opportunity, you know? Or like I don't fuck with like, you know, like a good luck charm, like I'm not gonna get rid of it, you know? Imagine instruments in a band. You know, compression is kind of needed for this. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm drinking a red. Does that count? Yeah. My red hat is on. Ooh, girl. Red hat. Red hat. Oh, I can't wait to freaking get my hair dyed. We're gonna be so back on Thursday, I'm telling you, or on Friday. We're gonna be so back. Also, thank you so much, whoever linked the Wave link profile for that. You are amazing. I want to hear what it sounds like. I'm so freaking out of the loop. I'm so out of the loop. Did y'all enjoy President's Day? When was that? Future heirloom. RPT is so back. When was that? What color are you dyeing your hair? I want my hair to be as dark brown, almost jet black as it can be. I consumed red 40 today. That counts. You are, let me show you actually the color inspo pic that I'm showing. Basically, remember when I got my hair dyed the first time and it looked black, but it was like brown black, but that was because I just got it dyed. I want it to be this color all the time, but I know that I'll need to like use color depositing shampoo or conditioner way more. But she might just dye it the same color because it was this color for like 2 months. But I just want this color where it's like essentially black, but it's still brown. That's what I want. Right now, you're probably looking at me like, girl, that's basically the same color. But on my camera, my hair looks so much darker. Like my hair has like kind of like a reddish tinge right now. I'm just not super into it. I'm just over her. I'm over her. Yeah, I want this. You can definitely use color protecting shampoo. Okay, so I do. Let me tell you, because some of y'all can help. Yeah, so I have a shower head because I'd always had platinum hair. Like since I started dyeing my hair, I had platinum. So I'd been very careful about like, I have a shower head thing for like to get out all of the metals and chemicals and whatnot. So it doesn't like, basically the thing with platinum is you don't want your hair to get brassy. So I was always worried about my hair getting brassy. So I have like the shower head. I only wash my hair in cool water. I use heat protectant, but I think with this color that I want, I just need to be using color depositing conditioner. Like I can see it. Yeah, kayak. Exactly. I need to be using color depositing conditioner like maybe every other week if I want this hair color, I think. So that's what I'm going to try to do this time because it didn't fade for like a while, but when it started fading, it faded quick. But I was already doing like the stuff that keeps it, you know, the Redken pink bottles are good in my dark brown hair and vivid purple hair. It's the color extended Magnetics Redken. Okay, I was going to ask, yeah, check Discord and let me know if you want Kirby or something else. Let me see. Let me see. Ooh! Ooh! I want Kirby. Wait, there's Toad and Yoshi? There's Toad and Yoshi? Come into stream and see Mia Goth. It's the best day. Yes, this is I'm not even kidding. Mia Goth's hair color is that's what I'm saying. Because, okay, again, when I dyed my hair, or even when I went to Sam's birthday, I used hair glaze in my hair that like made it essentially this color. And I was like, oh, we're so back. The darker sticks for a bit as long as you keep it up. Yeah, I was going to say the thing, okay, if I have to get my hair done more than when I had it lighter, it's okay because it costs literally 1/4, not even 1/3 to... Hold on, it costs 2/3 or honestly, yeah, you get my point. It's a lot cheaper because I just get one color all over. Do you want, I can't make another one. Can I have the Yoshi? Can I get the Yoshi? Honestly, as much as you shampoo without sulfates, yeah, right now I use the pink Kerastase, the one that Chipley and I were talking about, but I might switch. It's way cheaper to get darker hair than lighter hair. I know it. Yeah, and I get one color all over now. So like it takes 2 seconds and it's not super, like it's not expensive anymore. Doesn't have to be those ones. Wait, let me think then. Okay, yeah, Kirby. I want to get blonder since I was 19 and I'm worried all my hair will fall off. Okay, if you have it in the... Here's the thing. the funds are necessary, but if you could like get Nutrafol maybe and then start going lighter, I think that would help you a lot. But it is so fucking overpriced. I'm not gonna lie. There has to be a Nutrafol dupe. I only did Nutrafol one time, and it was when I was losing a lot of hair from stress, and it did help. And then Will did Nutrafol a long time ago, and it helped a lot. I felt like it really genuinely changed the texture of his hair, and it got a lot thicker. I really want to get silver hair, but mine is super dark, and I don't want to damage my hair. Yeah, but it would look so good. It would look so good, and if you want it, I say do it. But yeah, like. I lightened my hair for a while, and yeah, it really does damage it. Is that why he stopped balding? Maybe it was the Nutrafol, because it really changed the texture of his hair. I have another question. Well, actually, I'm just gonna look this up because I've had this. I think this can happen. I'm not even kidding. I think I'm low T. I think I'm fucking low T. No. I think I'm low T. I'm not kidding. I think I'm fucking low. I'm low T. Because here's the thing, Hannah. No, I'm being fucking dead serious now. I'm actually being dead serious. I'm low T. No, I'm not actually low T. I think I have way too much estrogen dominance, and I'm gonna try to go to somebody that's like not a fucking woo-woo crazy person, because a lot of people that have endo or PCOS can have high E, like E dominance, right? I'm not kidding. I need to get something. Have you gotten your levels tested? No. And my person that I was going to sucks so bad, and I need to go to another one. I am estrogen dominant. I have high E. It's something. Yeah, like endocrinologist. Yeah, Hannah goes on T 2026. Either that, or I think like progesterone levels can affect that too. But I'm not kidding. Like I need to go to someone. I can't wait for you to get a mustache thicker than Will. Okay, I'm not gonna like fucking be like I would get my shit corrected. I'm eat up from the feet up. Hormones are crazy. Yeah, Hannah's an E-dom confirmed. What do you do when you ask when you go to the salon? My hair is weird, dirty blonde, dishwater color, and I want to go darker, but I'm scared of permanent color. You should just do a semi-permanent, like to start with. Or like, okay, Lush has like those henna dyes. They're not actually dyes, but like the henna things. I've done one of those before when I'd never dyed my hair because I wasn't allowed to. I did the henna thing, and it like gave me a little bit of like a darker tinge, and I was able to see if I like it, and then it washed out. So maybe that too. I got my tea checked a few months ago. Great tea. No, I just feel like living in a time where you can like get your fucking shit checked and like I'm like, I need to just probably maybe go get that figured out. Cause yeah, I think I have like crazy estrogen dominance. Sorry, I made the S sound. Sorry if it's still bad on the mic. But yeah, I'm fucking low T, bro. I need tea. Hannah on T 2026. Good Dye has super temp dyes too. I was gonna ask, is Overtone a brand that has like something like that maybe? I've done all the henna dyes from Lush, and they're great to test color out. Yeah, I feel like that's like a very low risk way to try it. Could I sell the Best in Show as a next movie night with its top letterbox review? Why is high estrogen bad? So the reason that it's bad for me is because my, anyone that is like grossed up by blood, mute. I basically look like I have miscarried every single month. The stuff that comes out, like I have genuinely been asked, like, are you sure that you like didn't miscarry? It's really bad. I can bleed through a super tampon on the first 3 days in maybe an hour. Like, I'm not kidding. If I start my period, like, I need to fucking get home because, like, I'm gonna be, like, leaking. Like, I have really, really bad issues with having IE means intense PMS. Everyone's different, but it's rough. This clown on music. No fucking clown music. That stuff had me getting a hysterectomy at 29 for real. I'm so jealous, honestly. It's a fucking crime scene up in that bitch. The Leaking Lemur, I was spaced out and I just started listening to I Look Like I Miscarried every month. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, I have real bad. Question for vagina having people, do y'all use menstrual cups? I'm too scared. Cause I literally just had a conversation with somebody about this at a party and they were like, mine got stuck. And you can like fucking like prolapse your cervix. And I was like, oh hell no. I've owned a menstrual cup for 5 years, never touched it. I'm too scared. Like, it seems amazing, but I also think that I could fill up that cup in the days of my period that are bad. I think I could fill up that cup in genuinely 10 minutes. That thing is like this big. I could fill it up in 10 minutes. Like, I would need a big gulp up my pussy if I wanted to not bleed through it. Yeah, that is not gonna do it. And that's because I have a problem, right? Like, that is not normal. That's because I have a problem with my, with my cycle and whatnot. Big Gulp Pussy is a great drag name. You'd be surprised. I thought it was the same way, but the cup works well. I'm scared to try it. I need to be more brave. During periods, I hear it fills up quickly, but the reusability seems convenient. Never heard a prolapsing thing, though. That sounds terrifying. Maybe it's like literally not common at all. And that is just like a anecdotal, scary thing that happened to my friend, but we shouldn't, I don't know. Cause like, I feel like it's the same thing with IUDs, where IUDs are like, oh my God, they're amazing. And then somebody is like, I feel like with an IUD, it's either the best experience of your life or it's the worst experience of your life. Like the girl I edited for when her IUD got lost in her uterus and they had to fish it out. They had to fish out, and mind you, they did not give her any numbing thing. They did not put her under. They were trying to fish out her IUD from her uterus while she was awake. And then when she said, I'm about to pass the fuck out, they said, okay, we'll go ahead and put you under then. Why didn't you do it in the first place? Fishing minigame. Bye. It's like wisdom teeth. You hear the tail straight. Yeah. Getting my IUD was horrible, but it's been great since. No more periods on T. # forced mass candor. Yes! Mass candor 2026. Oh my God. God hates women. No, like I would literally tell my mom like, oh, this, that. And she's like, well, it's because of Eve. Like if Eve hadn't sinned, like we wouldn't have this. And I'm like, the fucking lack of attention that the hoo-hoo gets in scientific research has nothing to do with Eve. You are not okay. The like shocking lack of studies that we have that's nothing to do with Eve, mama. Eve is a fictional character written by an old dude who hated his wife. I have not had periods in years. It's great. The IUD. Okay, I have a question. Has anybody had an experience where, because the reason that I got off of I was taking the same pill from like ages 15 to 26. The reason I got off of it is because I feel like it really did not agree with me mentally. And when I got off of it, I felt much better mentally, like far less like, if you know what I mean. Right. And that's why I got mine. Okay. So I know they have like copper IUD that's non-hormonal, but has anyone gone from that experience? Like, okay, pill does this bad thing to my brain, but then you get an IUD that is hormonal and you're good. I just found out the extra rib thing is from the Bible is just not true. Wait, what do you mean? Both of my sisters had the same experience with hormonal birth control. This is literally no shade ever. We love you, Planned Parenthood. It is a place where I was able to drive at fucking 15 years old without any of my parents knowing, and was able to get like, I was able to like have safe sex, like participate in fucking safe sex. So this is no shade, but like they kind of have to give you, what they have available. Like it's not as much of a situation where it's like, okay, let's try this and then you can come back and we can do this. It's like, here, girl, don't get pregnant. Here you go. Like that's what I was there for, right? So I just kept taking that same prescription for, from 16 to 26, right? So yeah, I never like tried one that was maybe more in tune. You had safe sex at the Planned Parenthood? Yeah, right away. Had to get to it. No, I'm just kidding. The Bible said that. The extra rib, yeah. So extra ribs and that is made up and not true at all. Yeah. I got on the hormonal one, and the way my doctor explained it is the hormones are more localized versus going through your entire body. Did I tell y'all what my OB said to me? So I have like major issues, and I was telling her all this. I'm like, okay, so I was on this pill and like I felt like it really affected me negatively mentally, and so I stopped taking it, and now like this works for me, blah blah blah, whatever. Because she was like, well, do you want to get on something? And so I explained all that to her, and she goes, I just need a yes or no. I was so fucking scared, girl. I was like, oh. One time I went to the gyno and explained that the pill didn't work and I needed something else. And she went, oh, well. It is so, yeah. New doctor time. Like, fuck that girl. It pissed me off so bad. Yes, I'll have an extra rib me at Chili's. My partner uses NuvaRing and it works pretty decent for her. Depends on the brand though. I love my gyno. It means a difference in finding a good one. Yeah, I've been to a gyno once ever and I've only heard bad things. God forbid a girl have an open combo with her doctor. Yeah, right? Like I'm telling you all this stuff because you're the doctor and I'm looking for your input on what would be the best route to pursue. Okay, I have a question. What about the why am I thinking, is it Nexplanon? What about the little stick? Is that one like the same thing as oral, essentially, in terms of consumption? Nexplanon, yeah. So does Nexplanon, if anybody knows, does Nexplanon work in the same way as like the oral medication does? Because I know the IUD is, yes, very localized. That totally makes sense to me immediately. But I imagine the Nexplanon works similar to the... I don't know. Lars, thank you for the 34 freaking months. I'm coming in hot to 3 years. That is insane. Thank you, Lars. You're freaking goated. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. Stick was bad for mental for my partner, but it really depends on the person. Chaz the new OB. That killed my best friend. She bled for months and couldn't walk some days. Oh, that sounds so scary. I got lucky and was able to get a referral to Women's Hospital OBGYN, and it was the best review in my area. First Nexplanon was okay. Second gave me a forever period. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. At least I'm sorry. Isn't 3 years 36 months? Yes. Wait, where was... Well, yeah, coming in hot to 3 years. Yeah, like Lars is arriving at 3 years. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to find a new one. Get a new one. Because, yeah, I feel like that would, like, fix my... I got a copper IUD, and it's so worth... Okay, my thing... I'm infertile, right? So the copper IUD for me... would already do something that I'm so gratefully like I can't even, my shit is fried. Okay, technically. I just need, if I was gonna get one, I would get it for the fixing my levels, because my levels are very much so off and my periods are like fucking crazy. But yeah, my uterus is a hostile environment. IUD fixed my bad period and cramps. Okay. My ex's sister had that IUD and they said they botched the install and she was in gut wrenching pain for months. Yeah, it can be really bad for some people. I was saying a little bit earlier that I feel like with IUDs, you either have the best, easiest experience or you just have like a nightmarish experience. That's why I've been like so scared. Can we talk about men's health again? Anyone that has a PP, go get your prostate checked. Seriously, I'm dead ass fucking serious. Go get it checked if you're an adult. My wife went from heavy periods to 0 periods with IUD and she loved it. Oh, that sounds so nice. That sounds so nice. My partner also has a nightmarish experience. Uterus. Yeah. My shit is fucking fried. My fiance also has no period. She loves it. My sister's shit was fried and then they gave her birth control to fix her hormones and then she got pregnant. Oh. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm not getting on that. Wait, maybe I shouldn't get on that. Hold on. They said she was 100% infertile. Damn, maybe I'm not fixing my shit. Damn. Never mind. Scratch it. They don't need, I'm sorry, like there does not need to be another, I do not need to exist. This is solely for myself. This is just something I believe in myself. There doesn't need to be more of me on this earth. Okay. That is okay. That is okay to say, I don't think there needs to be more of me on this planet. But I think it's beautiful if you're like, there needs to be more of me on this planet. I'm amazing. I love that for you. And I love your confidence. And I love that you love yourself. And I think that's amazing. There doesn't need to be more humans TBH. We need another Hank Alpaca. Hi, Cyrus. I would be a very not good parent, and that's okay. That's okay to know. And I think that, a lot of people that have kids, they're excited to be a parent, and they want to be a parent, and that's so, it's good. A good gyno will be patient, explain everything, and help you understand your specific uterus, etc. Yeah. This freaking lady was just like, bye, like, dumbass. I was like, okay, like, sorry. What if Will got pregnant, though? I would maybe consider having a kid if Will got pregnant with it. I'm like not even kidding. I just have I literally could not psychologically handle postpartum OCD. Yeah. I have PCOS and have historically had rough and inconsistent periods. I tried Nexplanon and it was not good for mental health. Got Mirena IUD and it's awesome. I'm on my second one and it helps my period and hormones so much. Oh, a lot of women with endo can have normal pregnancies / births. Yes. Even PCOS, like you might have trouble conceiving, but you could still conceive and dude, having a kid plus OCD anxiety, no thanks. Yeah, maybe if Will got pregnant with it, I would be more open to having a kid. I'm not even kidding. I'm dead fucking serious. Is that bad? Is that bad to say? Like, I think that's just like, that's literally the part that I don't want to do, is like the shit you have to go through is not for the faint of heart. Anyone that has a kid, you're a fucking soldier. You have literally ascended beyond a normal person. You have ascended. Do you understand? Like, anyone here that has given birth to it and made a person, you have ascended beyond a normal being, and you have created life. Using your body, you created a fucking life. Do you know how insanely, like, again, you're just like beyond a regular human. Yeah, like you ulted. You ulted. Yeah, thank you. I'd rather lay an egg. My wife was nearly killed by both of her kids, and she still wants a third. No, that's like my sister. She's had preeclampsia with both pregnancies. She's had gestational diabetes, I think, twice now. And her husband's like, but I really want 4. Push out your penis then. I don't know. Push it out of your fucking dick hole then. I don't get mpreg. I don't know. Get mpreg. Get mpreg then. I don't know. It's a superpower as far as I'm concerned. It really is. And it's like the most selfless thing that you could do. My sister was insane, and pregnancy unironically made her normal. I still don't understand. Some people love being pregnant. Some people have like very good experiences in their pregnancy, and others just, yeah, they don't. I would say adopt, but your sister is deranged, and so her husband is probably, living larger than dropping off during an eco. Literally larger than dropping off during an eco. My partners have 2 kids, and I'm always telling my girlfriend she's a badass and can do anything because she's given birth twice. No, it is like genuinely amazing. Again, if you do that, like you've ascended beyond just like a normal person. You're a superhero. I know that sounds like kind of corny, but like, again, like it's genuinely so incredible that that can happen. All my cousins are getting pregnant recently, and I've gotten 5 nephews/nieces in 2 years. Yay! It's so fun being uncle or auntie. I feel more like an uncle than an aunt. Can I just say that? I feel more like actually no, I'm more of an aunt. But I do feel like if a girl was an uncle. I don't know how to describe it. I told my doctor that I was likely a PCOS, and he told me to lose weight. Where's his office? Where? You're gunkle? I low-key am gunkle, yeah. I also feel very bad as a childless woman. Wait, what do you mean? That's how I explain. Oh, very dad. I misread. I'm so sorry, Christina. I'm so stupid. I feel dad. Yeah, I'm uncle. I'm unk, bro. I'm unk. Very relieved to hear that chats, relatives, friends are able to afford kids. Hi, Koba. A subscription for Spotify audiobooks now. You have to add a subscription for Spotify audiobooks now. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But the good thing about that is that everyone can get off Spotify. And then just get you just cancel your, my plan was to only use YouTube Music. Because I already pay for YouTube Premium, right? So I kind of already have it. So cancel my Spotify, because Spotify is trash anyway. Cancel my Spotify. Use YouTube Music, and then just get an audiobook subscription. Trying to listen to audiobook, and it says you have to add Audiobook Plus. Yeah, only interesting part is the RNG custom character happens when you make a kid. I'm on CD collecting. It's been fun. YouTube Music is good, especially when you have it for free. Yeah, I have it just for I don't like watching the ads, and I like my friends to get the ad money if I'm watching their videos. But I obviously don't care if anyone uses ad blocker to watch stuff. I use ad block for everything else. But yeah, I love hoarding MP3 files I never listened to. Went back and forth between the current and yesterday's stream for a few minutes to compare audio. The lower frequency in your voice still sound, it's got more of a little punch and in a cleaner way than the SMB. But there's also a bit more clarity in the upper range of your voice. You can still tune in a little based on your preferences, but it's definitely good for now. Okay, thank you for checking. Also, it's really so nice. Wait, it sucks though because YouTube equals Google. I know. I feel like I think XL uses the only fucking music player that's just not terrible. That's not terrible. I forget what it's called though. That's I wish I knew audio. Same. Tidal. Yes, that's the one that XL uses. Tidal. Do any of y'all use Tidal? Axel said recently he was having issues with it. Back from work, the demons were testing me today, but it's okay because I'm home now. Welcome home. I switched to Tidal one. I'll switch to Tidal one of these days. I should have switched to another altogether. But they gotta just give me a bit more time with my new hobby of collecting CDs and vinyl, which is still bad. Low-key, Jay-Z owns it. Oh. How about we just get a music player that's like the goody nicey music player? And then just like, I don't know, Kayak owns it or something. What if we just make the goody nicey music? Why is like fucking everything like, oh yeah, that company actually just like fucking blows people up every day. Oh yeah, actually, oh, that app on your desktop, yeah, they actually like fucking just like gun down kids. Like, what the fuck? Can I just, come on, like, please. Can things be not that, you know, can companies are complex rituals? Yeah, it's like, yeah, we got to get Kayak music up and running. We got to get it up and running because capitalism is evil. Nestle's got to be the most evil company ever. We use Tidal especially because it has superior audio quality. I use Spotify for the same reason I have an iPhone. Everyone I know does, and it's adding the friction. Well, yeah, that's like another frustration. It's like you get stuck in the ecosystem of these things where it's like, oh, all my music is here, and like my taste profile is here, and my podcasts are here, and everything's here. Oh, you use Poob? Yikes. Well, it's not, I'm not saying that. Like that I understand. But it's just unfortunate when it's like everything that I use, it's like, damn, I really wish that I wasn't giving my money to this, you know what I'm saying? Like my frustration is not with people being like, oh, you use this, that's bad. I'm fine, right? But I'm saying like, or it's like authors, can you just be fucking normal? Just be normal. Be normal people. Be normal people, because why every day is it like, oh yeah, he's actually like a terrible person. Can you guys just be normal? I'm more so asking people to be normal, not like the people holding other people accountable are not my problem at all. Like, you know, people should know. But it's the person themselves. I'm like, can you just be normal? Can you just be normal? Can you just, come on, 2026 be normal challenge. Yeah, let's all be really normal. What am I going to separate? Yeah, well, it's just, yeah. You aren't even normal. We know about your cousin. My cousin is a very sweet girl. Y'all, I think my cousin like is dead set on us moving near her. And like, I don't know if we're going to be able to. Girl, I don't know if we're going to be able to. I'm going to be honest. I've been telling her, I'm like, we'll see. But I think she's like set on it. And I'm like, okay, like I'll work on it. She's saving y'all from Vegas. She might be. No, she doesn't live in Arizona anymore. Can she move to you instead? No, I would never do that to her. But yeah, not trading the desert for desert. No, she's, in Los Angeles. Are you moving to Nova Scotia? Yeah, I'm moving to Nova Scotia. Yes. Yeah. You can both move to Washington. I would love, that's my idea, or like that's what I want to do, is I want to live in the Northwest again, but she doesn't like the cold. The popcorn bar is calling you. I live in Nova Scotia, join a polycule, and everyone moves to Canada. Yes. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We gotta, I don't know. Moving is so freaking, convincing somebody to move to Nevada should be a crime. Washington rules. I freaking love it. Oregon and Washington are my favorites. Yeah, they're my favorites. That's definitely where I think I'll end up long term, is back in Washington or Oregon. But I grew up in California. I don't mind it. It's not my favorite place in the US, but I like it. It's nice. I mean, there's a ton to do. You can do, a lot of things. The weather is pretty mild. Yeah, I'm originally from California. So like, it's not, you give me more Alberta vibes. Seriously, Alberta, isn't that like Kekona? Washington is the best state. I miss it so much. I love it. Yeah, California just really has everything. Like, you can't go wrong with it. It's just so expensive. But yeah, you have like the most mild weather. You can do so much. I guess the place that I grew up in California, though, there's really nothing to do if you don't drive. Like, you have to drive an hour really to do anything. Alberta's so Kekona. Alberta's Canadian, Alabama. Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little more. I thought you were Norwegian. Oh. House prices in Washington are going nuts though, so good luck. I don't even know if I would live in Washington again. I think I'd want to buy a house in Oregon if I could. That's my, like, when I'm an adult dream. I want to buy a house in Oregon. We'll see. As someone who lives in Alberta, it's 100% full of chuds. But yeah, we can claim her if you want. Just moved to New Zealand. Hi, Severin. Hello. I would love to live in New Zealand. Astoria, Oregon is neat. I like Oregon. Alberta Loki trying to separate to US. What? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, my cousin really wants us to move, and all Will's friends live there. My dad is there. My grandparents live in West Covina. Well, grandparent. So that's where my dad is when he visits the US. But I just don't know. And Sam is there. Yeah, I could hang out with Sam. I could hang out with a few people. I don't know, though. I don't know. I might go to Ireland for grad school, but I'm worried about getting a job afterwards. Wait, that's so cool. That's so freaking cool. PNW is genuinely the only place in the US I'd be okay living in. I love it. That is my favorite place literally ever. It's the Pacific Northwest. I freaking love it. But I totally understand if people don't like the weather, right? Like my cousin is like, I can't live there. I'll be so depressed. And I'm like, that's totally fine. Do you share why you guys moved to LBA? Well, because Will's family's here. So that's why we were like, okay, we'll just like live in Vegas for a little bit. It's cheap, like in comparison to the places we could live. Not could, but like we're thinking of living. It was like, okay, it's cheap. We have family there. But I can't leave LA because it's too expensive to move back. Yeah, literally. That's like wilder. The worst thing I ever did was when I was 18. I was like, okay, I'm moving out of California. That's literally the best way to like afford things, is to have like a California understanding of money and how much things cost, and then move away from California. Best thing I ever did was like be in California and have a California rate for like income tax, gas, groceries, and then move out of California and be like, oh my God, everything's it's so cheap. I mean, it's not actually, but like your perspective is definitely, you know, your perspective is just a little different. Alberta's so brainwashed. Less than 20% of Albertans want to separate, and the separatists want, what the fuck? What is going on there? Same, I lived in SF for 5 years. Okay, I also, we're having such good conversation today, chap. This is so good for our parasocial relationship. Point. I feel like maybe it would be okay to try living in a place that like isn't fucking miserable for a year, right? Like, okay, like sure, you're spending a little bit more money for sure, right? Like it's gonna cost more money, but like also I'd probably be not as like, maybe I would go outside 1 day a week or something. I don't know. When I moved away from Orange County, I made less money, and it was getting like a 30% raise. Yeah, Orange County is so fucking expensive. I went to UC Irvine, and that place, like I left. I was like, okay, I'm out of here. Yeah. Hannah's moving in with me. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Agreed. I spend 40% of my income on rent for a nice place for my standards, and I don't regret it. Yeah, I just feel like okay, well, I'll live in like a place that no one wants to live, but I'll save money, right? Doesn't always, and of course, like that's a privilege and like luxury, but I think that it isn't always like I don't think that's maybe always the best idea. Hannah is moving with her chatter, who is only, okay, no. Wait, hold on. Then you end up in Idaho. Yeah, which I don't know. Hi, Rico. Hi, Cheesy Nacho as well. Yeah, I don't know. I just think Hannah and Will won't even unlock the basement to let me get some fresh air. You wish we had a basement. We don't have a basement. There's a reason that no one lives there usually. Yeah. I don't know. I know Brandon grew up in Vegas. I'm curious if anyone here lives in Vegas. Kudos to you if you get out of Vegas. Moving here was one of the best things. Moving out of there was one of the best things I ever did. You know what's crazy, Needlepoint? I moved to Vegas in like 2018. I lived there for like a year, and I hated it so much. I said, I'll never come back here literally ever again. I moved to the Northwest, was thriving. And then it was like, okay, we could do this. And I was like, okay, maybe if I move back, I'll feel differently about it. Because when I lived in Vegas the first time, I didn't have a car. And it's very hard to live here if you don't have a car. Everything's like 20 minutes away, right? So you can't really go anywhere. And I was like, maybe I'll feel differently about it now that I have like a car and I can get around. Ooh, not really, unfortunately. But I mean, I tried it. But I also am a big believer of like where my last rent in LA was $4,500. I lived alone. What, do you live in the fucking penthouse? Girl, where the hell were you living? Because I've been looking at places, and like I found a really nice one that's like $2,900. It was $29 to $31, and that's for 3 bedrooms, but it is 1,000 square feet. So 3 bedrooms and 1,000 square feet is literally nothing. Actually, yes. Ooh, you went the penthouse, mid-city, 2 bedrooms. Ooh, I don't live in America, but every time I have traveled to Vegas, it feels like a fever dream. How do you live there? You don't go outside. Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't go outside. You don't go outside. You don't go outside. What the fuck? I paid $1,800 for a single bed for 700 square feet. Yeah. I think that was when I was renting. The last time I rented alone in Oregon, I think I was paying $14 for a 1-bedroom. What do you even do there? Okay, there are really fun things to do in Vegas if you like climbing, which I'm not super into climbing. Mountain biking. I personally am not super into mountain biking. They're cool. My anxiety is so bad today. I need to just leave it now. Canadian, love you. Literally don't. Girl, love you. Do not worry. Me and you, we're like this, okay? Do not worry. Love you. Enjoy your nap. You're all good. Mountain biking, but only before 5 a.m. Yeah, and it's also, living in Vegas is the closest you can get to living on Mars. I mean, kind of, yeah. I don't know, y'all. But on the other hand of that, or on the other side of that, so nothing that you like, yeah, pretty much. But on the other side of that, I stream a lot. And I don't get FOMO of like, oh, today's such a beautiful day. I should be outside. Right? I'm sorry, Arkham. I'm sorry. I just converted everything. And I paid like $1,200 for about 1,000 square feet. My mortgage is $7,500. You do have a mansion? Can one of you hire me? David, thank you for the 6 months. Can somebody hire me? I didn't know y'all had it like that. It's true. Not a mansion, just LA. Oh, okay. Wait, that makes sense. Yeah. Because, I mean, I was looking and like, you can't buy fucking shit there. My mortgage in Michigan is $1,100. My FOMO is so bad. Everyone's outside and the cat and I are being potatoes. I was on a trip to Vegas with my GF earlier this year and I wanted to go to the neon sign graveyard thing. We took an Uber there and it was closed because of weather. So we had to Uber back and spent like $100 on rides for nothing. I'm so sorry. My rent is $3,000, but my BF pays it also. I'm chilling. Maybe I'm radical, but housing should not be a commodity. Am I right? I still think that we should pitch in and buy a castle. Yes, let's get a castle. Let's get a castle. Yeah, I don't know. I just worry. I genuinely worry if we move, okay? If we move back to, if we move, am I just going to stay inside 24/7? And be as much of a hermit as I am. Because then what's the point? Am I going to hang out with anyone? I don't really know. Like, when I lived in Oregon, I went outside a lot. Hiking, skating, to the beach, downtown. Like, when I lived in Oregon, I did a lot, honestly. Literally, you could go out so much more. Las Vegas is just hellish. Yeah, like, I just live in my childhood home, but alone because my mom moved to Italy with her BF. Whoa. I live in Oregon. It's nicer. I love it. Literally could just go out so much more. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading y'all's messages. Move to Seattle, smoke weed, stay inside. It's perfect. I don't think it's hard to be a hermit in I don't think it's hard to be a hermit in LB. It seems like a place that's not great for going out to do chill stuff. Yeah, I feel like, would you go to the F1 races if you had the chance? No, I'm not really into like car stuff. I know, okay, I don't know if F1 is like considered cars, but I'm motorsport stuff I don't know anything about. I hate football. We don't have a basketball team. I loved living in Portland because we live close to the stadium and I could go to basketball games. Like I could get cheap tickets last minute. We don't have basketball. I hate football. I don't like the Raiders. I think we're getting a baseball team, but I don't really like that. Maybe Refresh Crispy Soup. Maybe Refresh, because that does happen sometimes. P&W always seemed like a dreamy place to me. I freaking love it. She could get chicks last minute. Do you like hockey? I like hockey, but the fucking goalie is a rapist, no? I like hockey, but I'm not going to those fucking games anymore. Hell no. Yeah, the Knights goalie. Not going to that. So, like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess, yeah. So I don't know anything about hockey, but I was told that like basically every team was like, fuck you, basically. And then the Knights were like, we'll take him. Which is like so frequent, I feel like, in sports. unfortunately, but yeah. I think living in a walkable city with lots of cheap or free access to third spaces and normal pedestrian zones would pull you out of your house more. I agree, but I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. I think it's a new person. I don't know enough about hockey. I've been seeing new renderings for the Vegas baseball stadium. It looks gorgeous. It's been crazy. Literally no one else wanted to touch him, and the Knights front office was like, fuck it. Yeah, it's so crazy. Why can't athletes be normal? Move to New York? Oh my God, I wish. What are you scared of? I don't know. I don't know. Streaming's just really volatile and it's scary. But like, I guess if it fails, then you just say, okay, I tried this. And then you say, okay, I tried and now I can't do this. So I'm going to go do this again. What if you move for like 3 months and see how you behave? That's honestly, can I tell you something crazy? Is I was considering just like taking money out of my savings to be like, okay, I'm going to try living here maybe for like 2 months and just like tank it and actually see if it makes like a difference in the quality of life that I have. And if it does, then maybe I'll consider it. And if it doesn't, then I unfortunately wasted the money doing it, but like it's not going to like break. It wouldn't like I'm responsible, right? Like it wouldn't like, it would be okay. It wouldn't like be ruined, right? I think that's a great idea. Yeah, but also like come to SF, mama, girl, I wish. Yeah, like a trial. Yeah, but how do you, I guess you could just get like an Airbnb now that I'm thinking of it, but Airbnb is so fucking expensive. Giving it a test run, you could sublet or get an Airbnb. I know people that have had to, like they've gotten kicked out of their rental and they've had to get an Airbnb for a month. What would you do professionally if you didn't stream? Something you love and enjoy? Eat chips for a living. No, just... There's short-term rentals out in public. Oh, sorry. Okay. I really, you know what sucks is I really want to be a teacher, but I've said too much crazy stuff on the internet that I think I'd have to like get a new last name or something. I would love to be a teacher, but I totally understand that I've said a lot of inappropriate things online. Okay. And I would never be mad at a parent for being like, I don't want you to fuck around I don't want you anywhere near my family, you know, like get the hell away from me. So yeah, get a camper van and stream all across the US. You'd have to change your name and move to a different country probably. Oh, I don't know. You'd be fine. I've been told by teachers, okay, some of my close friends that are teachers, that like teachers unions kind of protect stuff like that. Yeah, that's another thing too, is like if I did teach, I would have to not have like stressful financial strains because they don't pay teachers enough. So they don't pay him enough. I think there's a lot of teachers in IG today making content that isn't always PG, and I love it. We're moving away from prudish mentalities. I mean, my thing is like, yeah, as long as you show up and you are teaching, you're a great teacher. I don't care what you do when you're off work. I don't care if you're sucking and fucking on every corner. I don't care if you're sucking and fucking on every corner. If you're showing up and you're a good teacher, you know, during the day, have fun. Is that so wrong? Like I don't know. That's like, I mean, I agree, but damn, sorry. Well, not every corner. No, go off. Literally just go have fun. Do your thing. Again, if you show up and you're a great teacher, I don't give a hoot. Yeah, I don't give a hoot. That's a normal take to have. Yeah. Well, also, it's just none of my fucking business. It's literally none of my business. What you do in your free time, I don't give a hoot or a holler. That is none of my business. It's all fun and games until that would be terrible. Yeah. That would just be so bad for everyone involved. I trust my kids with a teacher who does OF on the side sooner than someone who's part of some racist church. Oh, 100%. I'm trusting 100% every corner, everywhere, all at once. Did I miss something? We've been considering it. But we got on the topic of living in Vegas. So, hi, Lunchbox. I've seen doctors and teachers in K-holes, and it kind of scares me. And you can't do shit. SMH free the teachers. Yeah, I kind of did this trial thing, but not for 2 months straight, but rather multiple weekends, vibing out the different neighborhoods and checking out different venues and cultural institutions. Wait, that's so cool. Hi, sausage rolls. I'd have a rather freaky teacher over a teacher saying, no, literally, that's what I was just thinking of is my sister developed as a young girl very quickly and was a lot more developed than a lot of other young girls in her classes. And she had a teacher, his name was Mr. Hansen, and he would sit all of the girls that were developing in the front. Every year. This was like a known thing that people and parents would notice. They never did anything about it. Literally ever. Staggy, I think you had his class, no? And you even said he was creepy. Yeah. My sister is 8 years older than me. So this was a thing that would be I did, yes. Yeah, he was being a creep he's probably still a teacher now. Creep. So he's in office now. Yeah, he's a perfect candidate currently. Yeah. I talked to my coworkers at school and I'm like, oh, we really have the same job. Check his name on the Epstein list. So he has federal protections now. Perverts ruin everything. Ugh. Yeah. I remember my mom being like, yeah, you're not going in his class. My middle school gym teacher went on a personal leave and never came back. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. One of my vice principals got a student pregnant and married her to keep his job. My private school was like this too. My best friend was super tall and she was constantly being told her legs were too distracting. My hometown just fired a bunch of creeps, so sadly many years later than they should have. Yeah. So your mom stops you from going to his class, but it's fine a pervert being in the Oval Office. I like want to the stuff my mom has said to me when I'm like, okay, so when my nephew asks, like, if you voted for a rapist, like, are you gonna say yes? Like, her response to that, if I told you, like, I actually, like, I think it would maybe be, I don't want to share it because I think it would be triggering for some people and I'm just not. It would be triggering or, like, very upsetting to where you'd be like, girl, your mom's, like, a terrible person. And that's hard to grapple with, you know? I think it's hard to grapple with when you're like, oh, but this person that, like, taught me all these things is supposed to be good. And why are they bad? Why are they like evil? Why are they evil? She is, unfortunately, at this point. Yeah, it's like I had a teacher that would give us random shoulder massages. Oh my God. Oh my God. My chud parents are still in denial. He's a predator. That's insane. I had a teacher who would always lean over the girls' desks explaining things, and at some point he got fired and no one talked about him and didn't even have a replacement. I swear there are such dangerous people that become teachers. Obviously perverts. Second are people that need to feel powerful and they like the dynamic of power that they can have over children where it's like I'm the adult and you're the child, so you need to do whatever I say. Perverts, those people. The ladies that aren't exactly perverts, but they like are friends with all the popular young boys and they're like, oh, Jackson, like, oh my God, Jackson, stop. And then it's like, Sarah, if you don't turn this in by the end of the class, I'm failing you. Like, yeah, like that. Ooh, we gotta get these people out of here. I'm not kidding. We gotta get these people out of here. We gotta get them out. We gotta get them out. We gotta get them out. My theater tech teacher in high school randomly got walked out one day by security. Never saw him again. Apparently he did something with a student. Yeah, we had a girl, the predator teacher at a neighboring high school to me. And she like invited a student over to have wine. Like, oh my God, you are a monster. My abusive big brother became a teacher, so I'm quite scared of how he's teaching small children. Oh my God. I found a creep teacher in middle school that would make me stand up and show off my outfit when I was wearing something he found cute. Okay, I took his fucking head off in my mind. I can visualize things in my mind. I do not have aphantasia, so I took care of that mentally and now I feel better. I think people who exist everywhere. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, there's so many freaking scary people out there. I had a teacher in high school who burned a bunch of National Geographic magazines because God came to her in a dream and told her to. I'm so sorry, Jessica Elizabeth. A friend of mine was in a relationship with her high school debate coach. I'm glad I never had to deal with this shit when I was in school, to my knowledge at least. I actually saw you do that. You saw it? My good friend got extra credit for wearing a bow. Oh my God. I had a teacher call me out in front of the class to ask, is it true blondes have more fun after I bleached my hair? I'm gonna take a breath. Okay, I'm good now. My mental health spiraled out of control my senior year from crushing on my AP Psych teacher. I was 15. That is so crazy. So crazy. That is so scary. On the topic of boy moms, I saw a post on Twitter where this lady was like, I'm so glad I have a boy because I just have to buy him a PS5 for him to be happy instead of pads. That is not real. That is not real, because what the fuck, who are pads making happy? Who's like, yep, oh my god, yes, my pads, thank you. I don't know. Chat, do you think I'm evil that I've manifested only boys for my... My sister was like, when she first got pregnant, she's like, you're the only person that said it was gonna be a boy, oh my god. And I'm like, That's interesting. I don't know. As a young girl who grew up in an environment where like, I'm like, ooh, I don't want a young girl in that environment. I don't know. I don't want a young person in that environment in general, but like specifically a young girl. I don't know. Will your egg be a boy? Interesting power you have. No, I was the only person twice, I think. And I'm like, well, the second time I think people guessed boys. Girl, no one wants pads. A man will turn out say, well, it's just a different, I don't know. What are you manifesting for Will's baby? Will's baby. And be asexual baby. I'm so worried my nephews will become alt-right little freaks. Yeah, I feel ya. But I think maybe try to remember that like kids oftentimes, I don't know, because I do think like oftentimes kids want to go against their parents. But then again, I don't know. It just really is so much depends on the individual person and like their assessment of the world around them. That's the problem, is it's so individual to the person that you really just don't know. 2/3 of my siblings turned out good with chud parents. Yeah, such a toss up. Yeah, like you just don't know. YouTube starts off alt-right and you've got to flip them. YouTube starts you off and then you got to flip them from there. Boys can still, of course, absolutely nice socks. It's even more important to teach them because it's at 110%. Like it's still, for me, my concern is like, my sister is fundamentally someone who like hates women, like hates other women, is always hating on other women, is so like, she used to be chill and she like loved like, you know, she loved like a full beat. And now she's like, I just like don't know like makeup. I don't know makeup. Like, yeah, that's just like, I wouldn't wear all that makeup. And it's like, girl, you used to do like a full beat. Like you'd be at the fucking Mac counter. Like you used to be cool. And now she's just like such a fucking woman hater that it's like, I would not, you know, trad wife core. Yeah, she's just turned into like a fucking freak, bro. And so, yeah, I don't know. That's why I'm like, oh my God, please don't have a baby girl, please. Right? Where I'm like, oh my God, please. Please, please, please. Which is, it's totally fine to like not want to wear makeup, but I'm saying like putting other women down or being like, yeah, I just like, I couldn't wear all that makeup, or like, I just don't know how to do all that makeup, right? Okay, well, we get it. But it's totally fine to be like, yeah, I'm not super into wearing makeup. You know, that's fine. Sorry. Hopefully that like made sense. But yeah, just like super, I don't know, not good. Like, not good. Like I told y'all, she was like fucking hate commenting on Meghan Trainor's Instagram post about her, like how she's raising her kids. What? What are you talking about? Literally, what are you talking about? Girl, what? Yeah, she's the worst. The worst. Hate commenting on Meghan Trainor's post about her baby. Spreading hate far and wide. Yeah, exactly. And for what? And for what? And for what? The gerrymandering bill going to the Senate that won't let women vote if she took their husband's surname. What did she think of the Bonito Bowl? I like don't. I was literally saying this yesterday where I was like, Chat, I don't talk to my chud family anymore, but like I don't have like funny content to tell you anymore. That's kind of the problem. I only get the tidbits that my dad tells me. It's like, I feel bad because I'm like, damn, they do be saying things that are like funny content middle left. I don't say anything about it, and I don't wear makeup in a story. I still like watch tutorials. Yeah, no, I feel like it's like literally so obvious when someone's just trying to do the like, yeah, how could people wear that? Don't sacrifice your mental health just for, literally that's what I was thinking, Sean, where I was like, I can't talk to these people. It's not good. It's not even worth that at that point, But yeah, this is what the boy mom post said, realizing I'm a boy mom and don't have to buy pads or makeup. Haircut, $40, and he's satisfied with some pizza rolls and a PS5. Oh, brother. Is your dad chuddish or no? No, my dad's woke. It's actually, it's helpful. My dad is literally like, yeah, my dad's super woke. But also, the reason my dad ended up super woke is A, because like he's just generally like a smarter person, and B, he has always traveled internationally. He's been all over the world to surf, and I think that's made him. I think that like that inevitably, if you get the opportunity to do that, you're going to see a lot of different things and different ways people live and different cultures, and I think that it just is a good thing for people, and I feel like it's kind of hard to be a chud if you do that. Am I crazy? Like, I think it's actually hard to be worldly and then be a chud. Because I do feel like surfers are so cool. I guess like a lot of surfers are chuds now though, which I was talking to John Choi about this, and he was like, no, like a lot of surfers have gone like full chud. I was like, that's so interesting. Because you would think like somebody that is like very invested environmentally wouldn't exactly be a chud. I don't know. Traveled too much. It's crazy. My folks were woke hippies and they became chuds when alcohol and substances got involved. That's a reason going to college makes you not, because you meet people from all over. Surfer dad or Ghibli mom. Some surfer guy recently got murdered in Costa Rica and he was like 50. Oh my gosh. My brother is a world traveler and a chud because he only stays at resorts. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Not like, makes sense, but like that, your message makes sense. Hi, Metacrabs. Wait, that's a cute badge. Bye, Mopepper. I hope that the rest of your day is better. I'm hoping no uncomfy, no pain, no nothing. No nothing, Mopepper. No nothing. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like unless you go around the world and walk around like this. Yeah, my dad's normal. He's chill. He's okay. He's normal, but he's also not normal. You know what I'm saying? Sorry if I'm parasocial. No, you're totally fine. I'm fucking parasocial. I don't care. I share so much because I'm like comfortable sharing it, right? How does woke dad get along with chud family members? My parents are divorced. They fucking hate each other. It's so crazy. My parents got divorced when I was in 2nd grade. Yeah, he's still a pervert. Mm-hmm. When I was in 2nd grade, they got divorced. They do not like each other. And then my dad has like hope that my sister will like not be as crazy. And he's like, I'm working on her. It's gonna, like, I'm telling you, like, eventually. And I'm like, I've been there. I've been like this is gonna work. Like, eventually I can get to them. Good fucking luck. Good girl. Good luck. Good luck. But I think it's different. Like, if you're a parent and you're like, it's like my dad has said this before where he's like, I don't think you get it though, because like as your sibling, you can just be like, bye. But as a parent, you can't just like peace out on your kid. Like, it's just not the same dynamic. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, wooded, exactly. Like, your sibling is just like, wait, bye. Like, you can't just be like, I'm not gonna tell that to my mom. Oh, fuck your mom. Sorry. Maybe I'm not allowed to say that, but I got mad at her. I'm sorry I got mad at her, and I'm sorry I said that, but Hannah is my podcast noise that I can also talk to. Was she always awful? It's sort of sad thinking of like a 4-year-old being that miserable. No, my sister was literally cool. I'm not even kidding. She used to be, well, okay, she was like kind of always fucked up to me. I'm not gonna lie. Not like fucked up, but she just was like never interested in anything. Like, I feel like as a big sibling, I'm so jealous of people. Like Will's older brother. Oh my God. People that have older siblings that like them and like want to do stuff with them. Like my sister, when she started driving, she would charge me and my cousin gas money, which gas money makes sense, right? Totally. Gas is not free. And if you want to go someplace, she's 20, we got to give her gas money. She charged us wear and tear. Wear and tear. On top of the gas money, wear and tear. Me and my cousin are 12. She's charging us wear and tear. But yeah, she just like kind of always, and when I was born, okay, she was 9 years old, or no, yeah, she was 9 years old and was born. A week after I'm born, she goes, where's she coming back to where she came from? When's she coming back to where she came from? Oh. So I think she was a chud from the start. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I think she was a chud from the start. Yeah. So I think it was always in there. But yeah. So I don't know. I'm 8 years older. I kind of get it. Yeah. I think it's hard to be like closer with that age gap as siblings, but stop. That makes me want a little brother. My little brother. Yeah. It's hard to believe that there's someone older than you. Shut the hell up. Two of my older siblings are cool. Love hanging out with them and with me, my wife. My younger sister is a child that won't charge me for everything. This may be my culture, but you would never catch my older sister charging gas money. Yeah, I'm always so envious of people that have like protective over older siblings. Like Will's older brother. This is how I think of it. Like Will's older brother and his wife have been, older siblings to me, or just a sibling to me in general, like more in, the 7, not even, because I don't think I started hanging out with them until like, I don't think I met them until like, let's say 2020, but they have done like just so much, and not even like, just like as a avenue of support, they've done so much for me, like in my fucking actual family. I'm like, oh, okay. I have two older brothers and they're 10 and 12 years older with me, and we're not really close. So I feel like I'm an only child growing up. Yeah. I think it's hard with like big age gaps like that. I was always the younger sibling growing up, but now my dad remarried and I'm the older sister. I love it. I have to protect my older sister from scams. I'm the same way. I'm not even kidding. I went to download something on Anna's Archives the other night, and this like fake ass pop up, and I knew it was fake, but I like have that little bit of like old lady in me where I'm like, oh my God, did my iPhone just get hacked? It's like a fake Apple alert. It's like virus on this page. And I'm like, oh my God, Will, is this real? Like there's still just like that little bit of like boomer in me. I don't know how to describe it. Like I knew it wasn't real, but I was like, oh my God, is this real? Like what if they like got in my phone? I got hacked. Yeah. For the iPad link. Wait, were you an unplanned kid? No, I was planned. Are you the older sister? No, I'm youngest. It's only me and my sister, and she's 8 years older. No, I was planned. Did you see that Anna's Archives is getting sued for $1 trillion? Yes, they lost their .org domain. Mickey, thank you for the 63 months. I was planned, but I was a
W67.
I was a fix the marriage baby that doesn't fix the marriage. My nail polish already fell off. What the hell? I've been flipping people off too much. Yeah, I was one of those. Weird. That usually works. I wasn't a mistake, but I was a regret. No, oh shit. I think I was that too. When my phone died and said device compromised broken, I cried because I thought I hacked my phone and killed it. Oh, at least you got a woke kid from it. That finger's got a lot of mileage. Don't know why. Dude, I don't know. I fucking hated being a kid. I feel like I'm a kid now, and I feel grateful that I'm able to be a kid now. Like low key, I feel like I get to be a kid now, and it's the best thing ever, but I never got to be a fucking kid. My ass was not planned. My dad directly acknowledged that he passed the intergenerational trauma onto us that he got from his dad yesterday. I was proud of him. Yay! I fucking hate being alive. Oh, Patrick. I feel you though. Because I was talking to Staggy and Chili about this the other night, where we were talking about going under anesthetic for a surgery. I've only been under once, and it was the most euphoric, amazing experience I think I've ever had. I'm not kidding. It was amazing. It was so fun. Like I was dead. It was amazing. My brain, like I didn't have to hear my thoughts. It was like they put me to sleep. It was amazing. And Staggy and Chili were like, that's not normal. I was like, what do you mean? Like, it's like you're like, I don't have to fucking listen to my internal like criticism for once, or just like my thinking, or it's just like so loud. And like, I don't know, like it was amazing. I loved it. I actually have never asked if I was planned. New family combo. Hannah, do not do narcotics. No, I have a lot of addicts in my family. I will not like mess with stuff like that. Cause yeah, like a lot, y'all are stressing me out. I have a lot of addicts on both sides of my family, like really bad. So I don't really get experimental. That's how I felt when my grandma gave me Oxycontin and chocolate syrup. Oh my God, mega gay. I realized that would be a big problem for me. I was made in a lab, so I know I was planned. Wait, were you an IVF baby? Yay! We love IVF babies. IVF babies, I love you, little angels. There's a girl that I've listened to her podcast for like 10 years, and she could not get pregnant for a very long time. And then they started, I think they did like 3 IVF transfers, and 2 of them failed, and the 3rd one was successful. And like, girl, I was fucking sobbing watching that. I was in tears. Like, you would think that this was my IVF baby. Oh, hell no. You would think that this was like my best friend in the world. Like, I'm sobbing over her like birth announcement, freaking the hell out. Okay, thank you so much for the Prime. I'm thinking of doing ketamine treatments. A lot of people, because I've asked about the same thing, and a lot of people have had really successful. Blake the Snake is somebody who's has shared like a lot about theirs experience and has had a good experience, but I'm too scared. Uh-oh. I hear the vacuum. Why is the vacuum? What happened? IDF baby is cooking me. Wait, so being put to sleep isn't supposed to be the most peaceful thing ever? Because I love getting at the dentist. Yeah, I could just go goodbye. My parents wanted a girl, so they kept having kids until my younger sister was born. 25 years later, and they have 2 daughters. Will's cleaning. Uh-oh. Well, I just feel like something happened, you know? Like, what the hell happened? What happened? I should probably go pee. Can I go pee? The not having a bunch of thoughts thing happens when I had Adderall for the first time. I want to try it really bad. I want to try Adderall really bad, but I found out recently it's really illegal to send Adderall in the mail. It's very illegal. Do not do that. But yeah, I just like wanted to try it one time to see something. Because I feel like, okay, that is a felony, baby girl. I just wanted to see something. I wanted to try, send, or do one thing. I want to see something. I wanted to just see something. I'll mail you one. No, don't, because it's illegal. Hey, mama. No. Hasn't felt addicting to me. Mood. Just talk to your doctor. I know, but I don't have a freaking PPC. Because the wait list for a PPC with my insurance was 6 to 8 months. And I was like, I'll just fucking go to the emergency room if I have to. I don't know. I'll just go to the emergency room at this point. Like, if I'm fucking dying. I'll just PCP, not PPC. Sorry. PCP. You don't have a PCP? No, because the wait list was 6 to 8 months. But okay, here's the thing. Don't be worried, because I can go to a specialist without a referral. So that's usually what I do, is I don't really need the PCP, and I can bypass the PCP with my insurance. Like, my insurance isn't good, but it's actually good because I can bypass the PCP, right? Because, like, it sucks when you get fucking PCP locked and you have to get a referral from your PCP to go to a specialist. Direct specialist is OP. Yeah, I think that's just kind of the way to go. What is PCP? A primary care physician. Yeah. Primary care physician. PCP is angel dust. Yeah, okay, that's a drug. Hold on, I gotta go pee, or I'm gonna get an infection. PCP, you can see a damn specialist. What in the world? Yeah, I don't know. Talk to Mr. Nevada. Wait, what's the prediction? Oh wait, okay, yeah, you can do the race. Is that just like a GP? Yeah, that's literally, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing as having your general practitioner. Go Hank Hanks. Oh, go Hank Alpaca. Go Hank Alpaca. Why do birds suddenly appear? Wait. Alpaca, you bastard. Wait, hold on. I was going to check something. I'm going to get coffee while you're finishing the race.
seconds.
Okay. I'm back. Wait, I didn't even check what I was supposed to fucking check. Hold on. I wanted to see what the mic sounded like. Because I didn't get to hear it. Imagine I just listen, it's like... Like, it just sounds so shit. Why can't I hear it? Is the VOD corrupt? Her uterus while she was awake. And then when she said, ooh, that sounds good. Why didn't you do it in the first place? Fishing minigame. That sounds good. Getting my IUD was horrible, but it's been great since. More periods on T. Hashtag force mask cancer. Yes! Ooh, it's good. Oh my god. I'm listening to the S's because y'all were saying the S's. The S is kind of sharp. The S is kind of sharp. Maybe we need the S'er. We need... Yeah, Amulet. See, we told you? Yeah, but Amulet, I think we need what you said. We need the S'er. We need the S'er. Even through your phone, it sounds better than my mic. Yeah, so I really wanted to get it. The S'er. I was gonna say, yeah, I need to listen with my headphones. Yeah, I want you sounding more like a snake for S. Ugh. I forgot what we were talking about when I left. I was about to pee myself. It's not like they'll catch one pill. Yeah, but what do they do when we go to jail? As an audiophile, you're sounding good on the TV. The real test will be Mochi barking. Oh. I just remembered Mochi barked. Also, y'all, the wind was so bad here in Vegas last night. Our house was shaking. Our house was shaking. It was shaking. It was rattling and shaking. Yeah, it does that. No, these were like insane winds. Like all of the neighbors' trash cans, everybody's just going outside and grabbing whatever ones they can find because they're all over. It was like that when I was there, no joke. This is maybe the worst I've ever experienced in Vegas. Yeah, it was freaking craziness. It was freaking craziness. I can never sleep soundly when the wind is howling. Yeah. I promise Mochi sounds way better to us than she does IRL. It's just loud. That's why I always worry. Yeah, it's just loud. It's just loud. It's just loud. What was I gonna say? With the amount of illegal things I've allegedly received in the mail, getting hit for one would all be just my luck. I wonder how it compares to when you were in Japan because it was so bad they canceled that festival. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, is that a baby photo of you? Yes, Jessie. Like, it's cute, right? It's cute, right? And it's not like hideous, ugly, blockhead. No, honestly, Jessie, this is a weird ass photo of me as a baby. Yeah, cute, ... exactly. Okay. There it is. Ugly, right. Does the ground do that when you wake up from your crypt? Okay, that is insane. No fucking way. Your hair looks so good. No, Aubrey, it's so fucking... I'm chopped right now. I mean, I'm fucking chopped all the time. Aubrey, it is so light. I need... Here, let me pull up the Pinterest. Hold on. Girl, shut up. Pull up the Pinterest. It's really light right now. I hate it. Because I haven't gone to dye. Okay, we're getting a chop, a fuck-ass bob tomorrow. Fuck-ass bob tomorrow. Dyeing... Because this is kind of... It looks like dark on stream, but it's really not this dark in person. Fuck-ass bob and like darkest brown, almost black again that I can do. Brunette dysphoria. I know, right? Like I had blonde dysmorphia and now I have fucking brunette. But it's light. Like look in my watch. You'll see. Look in my camera just makes everything look really like my hair look really dark, but it's not that dark at all right now. It's like very orangey, which is fine. But I liked it when it was like almost, let me just show you. Let me show you on fucking Instagram. The camera takes it way down. Yeah. I want it to be this color again. That color. It is not that color right now, and I want it to be that length again. I want it to be this color and this length again. It just looks like a dark red brown. Yeah. I want it to be like that, like espresso, dark espresso. It looks the exact same. Okay. I swear in person it doesn't. Men will say that's all the same color. Thank you. Thank you. It is this, I think mine kind of had more purpley, but also the light that this is in, it's hard to say. Ugh, this look on her. Yeah. Yes. Well, yes. Speaking of her IG, skating fits are crazy. You're good at it. I freaking quit. I'm like really weird where I get obsessed with something and I get obsessed with getting better at something and then I get like good at it and then I'm like, I'm done with that. I don't want to do that anymore. What kind of skating you want to see? I could show you some videos. It was really fun and it was a great time in my life, but I just got bored of it. And also, I don't know. It was really fun though. Want to see me do a flip? This is at my friend Michelle's house. If any of y'all own Moxies, my friend Michelle... Oh. Okay. My friend Michelle owns a Moxie. And this is at her house at the ranch. That's you. Yeah, I freaking love skating. I wish I could show you the other video. The other video is a way better video. Why doesn't it work? What's wrong with it? Oh, there we go. It's at my friend Michelle's house. She's the best and nicest. Wait, ... What? This is my friend Michelle, my friends. My friend's Elise. Removed cause woke. Oh, they're not inline skates? No. They're quads. Yeah, that's fun. See, that's the thing you can do with not living in a shithole. Okay, I will give Vegas this one thing. Vegas is an amazing place to skate because we have lights at every single skate parks. Skate parks, am I okay? Can you do a flip? Yeah. I think I have another flip on here. This is when I won a competition. Hold on, I have another flip on here. I think this is a flip. Hold on, I don't remember. Yeah, this is a flip. That's a flip. That's a flip. There's another kind of flip, but I don't know if I have a video of it. Did I delete it? I was gonna say, there's an aerial video. Maybe it's archived. Let me look. Let me look. I would land on my head. You'd be surprised. It's really not like, I don't know. You'd be surprised like what gravity can propel you to do. Like that's the same thing. The Barani, the flip that's like frontwards out of the bowl. You'd be surprised at like how much of that is literally just like gravity reliant. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, is the climate good for skating too? I heard it's very hot in the summer. Yes, it's super hot in the summer, but you can skate literally all night because the lights stay on. When I lived in Oregon, it was so bad for skating because most of the skate parks, like the weather. So, okay, the hot weather here, Vegas is good for skating because the hot weather here, our concrete doesn't deteriorate. Like in Oregon, it's really, 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 how do I describe it? Rough, right? Because of the weathering of the skate parks, right? Here, they don't really get weathered. It's just heat. So they stay super smooth, super nice. There's lights at all of them. Yeah, Oregon is crumbly. It's fun, but it's like everything's wet all the time. And so it doesn't stay, nice. It doesn't stay nice. And then, sorry, I'm trying to find like my archived videos. And then, it rains and there's no lights. Skate season is like late April to early October here. Otherwise you're screwed. Yeah. I feel like it would get mossy. It does. It definitely does. I don't know how to find my like older stuff, but yeah. I just got back from the office. Being brave enough to try flip try it is what's harder. Yeah. I also was a gymnast for a little bit, so I feel like that is like kind of I mean, for tricks like that, you kind of just like have that unlocked for free. Oh, I do have another flip on here. This is a different kind of flip. This is an aerial flip. Well, I think it's technically a flip, yeah, but that's an aerial flip, and the other one was a Barani. Other one's called a Barani. This is the first time I actually successfully didn't fucking die on that trick, and it was funny because it was indoors. So, okay, this is a good example. I would skate at this place so much when I lived in Portland because it's indoors. Where the flip is your helmet? Sorry. Sorry, don't, it's, I have it. It's just, but yeah, it was really hard to skate consistently in Oregon because, yeah, you have to skate inside a lot of times. Yeah. Where the hell's your helmet? This is it's right here. Sorry, it's in this video. You just couldn't see it in the others. I need advice. Do I accept this job in San Diego? It means having to move across the country from my GF. Oh. That's really hard. Okay, Dylan, I'm about to ask a series of questions. We've been together for 6 years. That was my next question. Okay. Here's the thing. I think that that's something that you have to discuss with your girlfriend. Like, that is something literally for y'all to decide. It's always been, yes, I'm sorry, but take the job. Well, okay, hold on. Here's another thing. If you've been together for 6 years, if it's like, okay, yeah, I guess how old? Yeah, okay, next question, how old? The truth is you can't last a year apart. I was going to say, yeah, like if that happened to Will and I, we would just have to tank it. Like, that's the thing. Because I'm saying 6 years, like you kind of just have to tank that. Because 6 years, you're obviously having a good time. I mean, I feel like you don't make it to 6 years. Both 31 and she's in school, so can't move for another year. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that if you can come to the like, okay, this is going to suck. It's not going to be ideal, but this is a year of our life and we have our whole lives to spend together. Yeah, you're grown. You've been together for 6 years. You're obviously in it. You're committed. I say just tank a year. Yeah, 100% tank a year. And then I'll live in California because I'll take a risk too and then we can hang out. There you go. I'm just kidding. I say, yeah, it's obviously a combo. I totally agree with Sean where it's like, yeah, y'all need to have like a long discussion about like, okay, what are your worries with this? What are you feeling like is a little bit like scary about this in terms of like our relationship, whatever. But like, yeah, I think, what the hell is that? For sure. I'm too needy for that, I fear. Well, that's okay. That's why I'm saying like, if you have an open and honest discussion about it and, like, I don't know. I remember I was talking to, you just gotta be honest. Like, that's why I say, oh, thank you. My new mic. It sounds good. They like it.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it does. It looks cool. It looks cool.
Can they hear me? Because it captures directions?
Maybe they can hear you. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm very dependent on having her around. I fear I cannot live alone without her. Okay. The truth of this is you need to be able to like be sufficient yourself. I'm being a hypocrite telling you this because I really don't like, I fucking can do everything. It's nothing about like, I can't, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't prefer it. Like, it's harder for me to fall asleep. Like, I just don't prefer it. No, I don't think that's what Dylan's saying at all. I think Dylan's saying kind of what I'm saying, right? Where it's like, you really just don't prefer it. I'm the chef and the housewife. Yeah, Dylan, I totally understand why like that. I know you well enough to know that that's not the case with you. So I think it's more like what I'm saying, where it's like, sure, I do everything, whatever. That's not what it's about. But I just don't like it. I don't like being separate. I hate it. That's why I was saying I'm a hypocrite for saying this. And I'm acknowledging that I'm a hypocrite, which, yeah, so... But it is something that I think that like you probably should face. And I do also, here's something, I think that it will fuck it, we ball. I think that it would only just like further strengthen your relationship. Am I crazy? Like it would literally just be like a thing that will only more solidify the like stability and longevity of the relationship. Yeah. That's my takes, my advice. I went from never sleeping alone for the majority of 8 years to being alone remotely, and I hate it, but I know it can be good for me. Yeah. It can strengthen it, especially after 6 years. Plus, you have so much new stuff to show each other during visits. Yeah. I just realized this is a guru stream now. No, I love yapping. I'm so sorry. I love yapping. Yeah, I really agree. I agree. I think it's going to be good. And it's a year. Think about how quickly a year goes by as well, especially when you're working and you're in school. Like a year will go by very quickly. I'm learning a lot. I love talking to people. That's literally my favorite thing about streaming is that there's like, I can ask a question and there's 20 people from all different walks of life that can be like, oh, this was my experience with that. Or like, yeah, I did this and blah, 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 blah. That is, I think the coolest thing about streaming is like, A, if you need help with something, like there's probably someone that knows how to do it and has done it. Or B, there's just like so many different walks of life and you can like learn so much about like different things that people have personally gone through. And yeah, it's just on the computer. It's on a computer. It's fun. It's a real honest talk with your partner angle, 100%. I did a year-long distance with my GF and she could, before she could move to me, you can get through it. Wait, that's so nice. Not play bird. Love you. Love hearing other people's thoughts. The chat collective knows all. A job means more financial independency and more chances to treat your partner better. From a distance too. Year goes by so quickly. I blinked and I've been married for 10 already. 10. But y'all need to have a long talk about it. Y'all got this. Yeah, I really like, not to sound like a broken record, but it's like super open, honest conversation. Even if like, okay, low key, not to be like too personal, but like as somebody that got like cheated on a lot when I was more of an adult and I had gotten cheated on a lot when I was like younger, we'll say like 19, 20, you know, whatever. I like didn't want to say that I would have like these fears of stuff that were like unreasonable, but like communicating them makes you feel so much better. To be like, hey, you going out and doing this like makes me feel this way. And I know you're not doing this at all, right? But like I have this thing from a while ago. So many lovers in chat tonight. Love to see it. Yeah, but it's like, okay, I just like feel this way even though I know it's like not yeah, you just gotta communicate. That's if anything I've learned as an adult and as somebody that came from a family where you do not communicate at all. You don't talk about anything. You don't acknowledge anything. Literally, the best thing you can do is just talk. And I'm talking communicate like mostly everything. Maybe not every little single thought you have, but like communicating stuff that is a lot of times like uncomfortable to communicate helps so much. But yeah, I remember like when I first started dating Will, like I literally could not talk when I got upset. Like I just like could not voice what was wrong. Like it would be like very physically uncomfortable and I would have to like, I'm not kidding. I would have to like close my eyes and just like sit there and like go internal because I wasn't used to that. Again, when I grew up, we did not talk about anything. Nobody talked about anything. If something happened and there was like this huge fucking blow up, the next day, nothing. It was like nothing was wrong. It just moved on from it. So like I just didn't know how to do that. I full body react. Yeah. I'm dropping my Goonergy off at the airport tonight and I won't see her for 3 days and I can't wait to have some alone time. No, I feel that too. It's yeah. I think it's good to like spend time by yourself, you know? Like I say that I don't like I'll do stuff. I don't know. Growing up in a silent treatment household, yeah. It takes time though. If you come from a background of avoiding and being dismissive, you won't be good at it at first. You got to give yourself space to be a shithead before you can not be a shithead. My dad would not speak to me after his blow-ups. I remember realizing at some point that I just stopped hearing about anything. It made me happy that you'd gotten so good at communicating. Yeah. Who'd have thunk? I'd been in a single relationship for nearly half my life and I'm still so bad at communicating everything and my thoughts and feelings definitely is like one hell of a thing to unwork though. And it's really fucking uncomfortable. It's like genuinely so terrible feeling and uncomfortable, but yeah, it is really just I have EBT, so I relate, but I got lots of good therapy, which helped. Yeah. Yep. I love growing up with parents that can't comprehend feelings. Really helped me develop. Yep. Yep. Yeah. My parents would just blow the fuck up, freak out, and then be like, hey. Or like, we never like comforted. Nobody ever comforted anyone. So I get really fucking uncomfortable. My dad's always like, when you get hurt, you get mad. And I'm like, yeah, like, I don't know. He was telling Willie, he's like, one thing about Hannah is like when she gets hurt, she gets mad. And I'm like, yeah, because like nobody, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. My mom would like blow up every Sunday with any partner. So me and my sister both have very avoidant, passive vibes. Yeah. Bro, I don't know. I'm the same. Yeah, like, I don't My parents were all tough love and let's not regulate our feelings. My wife did a travel contract for 6 months and we live in Houston. Contract was in Seattle and it was hard, but it was nice to be able to discover myself a bit more and appreciate her. I feel like it can bring a lot of positive perspective. Yeah, I definitely, I really do think long term that it'll just make you stronger. I was fifth of children, so I was quiet and internalized all my emotions and I didn't get a lot of attention. That's a lot of kids. Yeah. A lot of kids. Like, who do you think raised me, bro? Anger issues, chud dad, and alcoholic. Now to see his mom over here, it's rough learning to be a person. No homer, but actually incredible. I unfortunately am so not normal, but I've done a okay job at learning how to be a guy, a person. I still, like, for instance, like we talk about like us, you know, us OCD girlies are in here. I'm sorry, like I do literally zero exposure to any of my OCD stuff. Like I have curated a very specific environment to not have to face a lot of like OCD triggers for me. So I acknowledge that, and you know, one day we'll work on that. I don't know, but not right now. I don't feel like it. So why does the only treatment for OCD that actually works have to be exposure therapy? I'm sorry, it's just not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's get something else. You're stressing me again? Okay, but like it's the truth. I'm trying to be honest and open that, like, you know, I'm far from, you know, exposure therapy should be done with a professional, by the way. Yeah, I just don't wanna. I don't wanna. I relate so hard. Grew in an anxious and avoidant attachment that I had to unlearn through therapy. Exposure therapy is so miserable. It's true. I don't like my feelings, but I just don't need to and don't get angry. I'm just lying to myself. You got to learn that it's not actually worth the anxiety. Oh, wait, I don't know. I misread that one. Oh, every time. Oh, she's so level and understanding. Hold on. She's so level and understanding that it catches me off guard because I'm so used to avoiding conflict, like walking on eggshells. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, I've done 9 years of therapy just to be normal. Where my fellow OCD baddies at? Yes! The more I exist around other people, the more I realize I'm probably autistic. If I got actually diagnosed, I'd be so relieved. Yeah, it can be really nice. I'm not gonna lie, but it also is something that's so fucking expensive to get a diagnosis. It's like quite ridiculous. A lot of my obsessions are about social things, which is really tough because it stops me from communicating with others when I get lonely. My medication made it easier to confront my OCD because it lowered my anxiety enough for me to not crash out. That's what a lot of people say, is that they have really good experiences with medication for OCD. Type of therapy that literally teaches you how to be a normal person, because if you grow up in an unhealthy environment, you don't learn normal things. My dad telling me he thinks he's OCD because he likes the sink being empty. My friend had an autism reveal party. It's an autism, yay! I can diagnose you for free, girl. What do you mean? I don't know. No, I asked my therapist one time. I was like, should I get an autism assessment? And she was like, well, you have OCD very obviously. And she was like, your stuff is going to be overlapping. So like, you could do it. But she was like, I don't think so, but you could definitely do it. I mean, doesn't hurt, right? Hannah, my second monitor, scheduling therapy online. I just finally started therapy, mostly because the access I had to it with previous insurance was ass. Yay! But I've never looked forward to something more. I'm excited for you. She said she don't give a fuck damn. Wait, what'd I say? Oh, my therapist. I figure I'm on the spectrum, already diagnosed with ADHD, so it's like, yeah, but the reality is if it's like, it's going to be helpful to you, then you absolutely should, right? Or if like you want to know. Because yeah, I got my OCD diagnosis and I was like, okay, well, knew that was coming. So water is wet. Water's wet. All right. Anywho, but yeah, I'm looking for a neuropsychologist who will take adults with my insurance, and because they never ruled out OCD or autism when I was seeing my psychiatrist. My brain and body said you're gonna get all the comorbidities. Just acknowledging is enough for me. Like I don't need a big diagnosis. Yeah. I feel like it's so different on like for each person, you know. That's like literally a part of having OCD is you're like, well, maybe I'm being dramatic and I don't actually have OCD. Like I would actually convince myself when I would talk to my therapist that I'd be like, I'm actually just lying to her somehow. I'm not consciously lying to her, but I'm probably subconsciously lying to her to make it seem like I do. And I probably don't have it at all, but like I'm manipulating her subconsciously. Yeah. So yeah. You have the I'm faking it theme? Yeah. Hey. Aubrey's gonna 5150 me. I'm not kidding. Aubrey, I'm okay. I'm okay. I have moral OCD and I hate any value system. I wish I was Chudfinger. No, I get a little, that ass. She's gonna 5150 me. I'll never forget when my older sister told me I have OCD and I was like, what? And her girlfriend was like, yeah, you're one of those OCD people I know. It was news to my dumbass. I just like, when I went to therapy, she would ask me what I was thinking. I wasn't physically able to speak my thoughts. Like it was crazy. Yeah, I feel that. On one half, a lot of people I enjoy spending time with have different diagnoses. I can relate to a lot of it. And then on the other, I have my family and the more normal people saying, so many fucking people saying they have ADHD and shit when they don't. And I have no idea if I have it or if I have it at all I really think you just got to get I'm not saying like, oh, you can only be valid if you have a diagnosis, but like realistically, that's just probably the best way to go about it, but not everyone can afford to go. So, you know, and you still, just because you can't get a diagnosis doesn't mean you're still not struggling with the thing. So I think it's hard. Even like 20 years down my mental health journey, I still feel like I've just manipulated my way where I am now. That feeling never left me. Yeah. Every time I'm super sick, I go to the doctor, suddenly feel great. So I think I was hallucinating all that time. I do that when I go to the ER for my stomach and back issues, like squirming around in pain, thinking like maybe I'm not, and the pain is in my head. Yeah, it's giga nuanced. Yeah, that's kind of the thing that sucks is like there's no one size fits all that works for everyone. And then, you know, there's just like not everybody has access to the ability to get like a diagnosis or help. So it's just hard. Going to therapy again after going into remission and already having the skills most therapists offer is so frustrating. I spend so much time saying, yeah, I already do that. I just get the I'm faking it thoughts because my parents believed if you claim it, you'll have it. Oh. I went there because my therapist gave me the cognitive disorder sheet and I had all but one. She said she had never had anyone so many before. Oh. Diagnosis not need treatment, or show does need not need to be like medicalized to validate your feelings. Yeah, exactly. Like that's the thing is it's like you're still dealing with all of that even if you don't have like a diagnosis, you know, nonetheless. I do have access, but the second I barely mention it, the doctor's like, so many people think they have it these days and probably don't. Well, I think it's just fucking like I don't know. That's like some old head doctor shit where it's like people had it, they literally just knew nothing about it. Like, think about the fucking amount of people that literally thought that OCD was like, oh, my pencil isn't straight until like last year. So like people just know more about it. People literally just know more about it. They're much more able to diagnose. Like, I hate old chud doctors. They piss me off so much. No, legitimately. Bitch, read a medical journal. Bitch, read a damn medical journal. Don't piss me off. But yeah, like I think our understanding is growing. How we go about diagnosing is changing. Like RFK ass, blue dye eating head ass. Yeah. They read them just from 50 years ago. But why can I wiggle the pencil and it looks curved? So many people think that they have it these days. Okay, well, people still. Yeah. I don't know. That's a weird one for me. It's a weird one for me. Well, they're like, okay, well, everyone has everything these days. How about you shut the hell up? How about you shut the hell up? Fuck you. I'm getting chud finger out, bro. Well, I did go through as a child. Keck, love you. I'm glad. I just weightlift in jeans. When I see chud doctor, I just low-key know they still read the book with. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I read that wrong and I read gay ass and I was like, what? What does that mean in that context? My other nail fell off. Okay. Oh, okay. What were you doing? What were you doing exactly? Okay. All right. What was happening? My BF had an anti-vaxxer doctor named Rosemary. Off topic, but I wish I could be friends with all the cool people in the Hander chat. You're all awesome and I feel way less weird in here. Wait! Love y'all. Not her flicking us off. No, look. Literally just both of those fell off. Okay, yeah, sure. No, I love talking with y'all. Again, that's like, sorry, like if some people are like, oh my gosh, this is like really heavy. But I do love having like a good chat with chat. Cause again, it's just so nice. I think it's nice, to know that there's other people that experience stuff similar to you. B is just good to talk about. C, I like to learn about people and like learn about their walk of life and things about them and their experience in the world. I literally think that is the number one positive about streaming, is that you can learn so much about so many different people that all have different lives. And it's very interesting. I think it's helpful. And I think it's really cool. And yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I freaking love talking. I need to make a new Twitch account. Literally hold back so much from chatting here because this account is way too connected to yeah, just make an alt. Literally just make an alt. Tell us. Yeah. Hi, Asparagus. Yeah, no, of course. That's like, because sometimes I get like I'll share stuff about my family, like my fucking Chud family, and I'll be like, oh, like, maybe I shouldn't talk about that as much because like it's kind of negative. But then I'm like, it's fine because it helps when other people are like, hey, like I experienced this and like thanks for talking about it. And I'm like, okay, well at least it like helps someone or make them feel like, okay, I'm not alone in this. Like this is happening to other people, and like, you know, it's unfortunate, right? But like, it's unfortunate, yeah. But like other people are going through it, so yeah, it's helpful. Yes. Hi, Muffy. Hello. It's so weird having a different mic. What the hell? Wait, that's so nice. Roasters, and love y'all. Being able to listen to someone. Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like it makes you more real, because I know you two have a life with friends and family and problems. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. But I feel so much better about my Chud family. Group therapies on Tuesday. It still feels like oversharing when I open up in here, but people have been so nice and it's kind of cathartic. Yeah, like obviously the people, like if you don't want to share or participate, you are by no means need to, like, you know, you're good. And like I said, like if you're like, oh, this is heavy for me, like I'll come back later. Totally get that too. You and Sam talking about OCD BPD gave me the courage to change my antidepressant to something new. Wait, I'm proud of you. So genuinely gives me relief in an odd way that we're all, yes, I totally agree, where it's like, okay, we're gonna be all right. It's okay. It's nice to hear about other Chud families. I feel better that I'm not the only one with immoral relatives. Yeah. A lot of us are struggling. My mom, I have not spoken to her since January 7th of last year. January 7th of last year. Hold on. Fuck it. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll up and I'll take a screenshot of it. This is what she sends me. First, she just started sending me Bible verses. Hold on. Or not January, I'm sorry, July 7th of last year. Okay. My mom does that same thing, like, okay. Good save. I don't know. A little emotional terrorism as a treat. Well, it's just like, I don't know, bro. That should fix things. I genuinely can't wait until I'm financially okay to cut off my parents. Right now, they help me a little bit. You got to get out of there. That was literally all my young life was spent like scheming and plotting on how I was going to get money to get away from my parents, because everything with my parents was about money. Like, well, I put a roof over your head. I do this for you. You wouldn't have this without me. I'm going to take away your phone. I'm going to take away this. Even when I started to move out, they were still trying to hold things over my head. Well, I'm going to take away this, that. That was my dream, to be fucking financially independent from these people so I can get the fuck away from them. So yeah, you got to get out of there, and you will. Don't worry, you will. But yeah, right now that's not the vibe, and you can't exactly, but don't worry, one day you will be able to do that, I swear. Yeah. Constantly threaten to take away money and it makes you, well, it's just like fucking wild. It's wild. Sorry, chat. The inheritance is too fat. I'm in it for the long game. My dad has always vocally been like, I'm not leaving you fuck all. And so I've always just been like, okay, all right. Hey, that's your money. Your money. You're literally one time. Okay, wait, I have to tell. This is a funny story of my dad that I didn't tell yesterday. So one time my dad, there was some money that had been put away for like something related to my school. And I ended up leaving my school. So my dad kept the money and put it in an account. And he was like, if you go back to school, you could use it. I think it was like $3,000. And I asked him, I was like, can I use it for therapy? Like, this was a really bad time. I was like, I want to go to therapy. I don't have health insurance. Can I use some of that money for therapy? And he was like, oh yeah, like absolutely no problem. He ended up taking that money and then being like, I never said that. And then he said, just because you're my kid doesn't mean you're entitled to everything I own. And I was like, okay. So I just kind of stopped talking to him for a little bit after that because I was like, well, that's fucked up. But then the first time Will ever met my dad, okay, picture this. They're both in the Subaru Forester, the 2017 Subaru Forester. It's my grandparents, my lovely grandmother and grandfathers. Well, they have their own problems. Okay. They're in the Subaru. It's my grandfather and grandmother's. And Will's in there with him. And my dad, he has his hands on the steering wheel. And he looks over to Will and he goes, one day this is going to be mine. Like, not joking. He's like, yep, one day this is going to be mine. Girl. Don't piss me off, girl. Oh my god. He's gonna kill them for it. Gotta hit him with the IRL question mark. Simple man. No, he is so funny. Not him claiming the 2017 Subaru Forester. And that's the funniest thing is it's like, girl, that's a Forester. Like, it's a nice car, don't get me wrong. Like, I have a Crosstrek, but like, my dad gave me a shitload of money last Xbox to avoid inheritance tasks, and I paid off my mom's car with it. It's so nice. I got lucky my dad met my BF once before he died, acting like it's a fucking Lambo. No, it's so funny. I had an elderly lesbian couple at work today. I love seeing elder gays. No, legitimately, when I was in New York, I ate dinner by myself, and there were these elder gays celebrating. They were probably like in their 60s, and I think they were celebrating an anniversary, and I was like literally having like choke back tears. I'm not kidding. I was like, I love you. Like, I was like, I love you so much. It was so sweet. Yeah, I love them. Oh my god. Crosstrek. Yes, we love the Crosstrek. She's not kidding. I think I texted Doug. I was actually crying. I would have cried till I froed up. I was gonna throw up because it was all you can eat pasta. I didn't realize though that all you can eat pasta sounds like a terrible idea once you're actually there eating it. Like, in theory, it sounds good, and then you get there and you're like, how much pasta can I actually fucking eat? It's really not that much. Wait, is your dad just surf for a job? My dad, here's another funny thing about my dad, is he's like, just because you're, because that one, I told you about that one situation. My family's very weird about money. Very weird about money. My dad he's kind of a scammer, I'm not gonna lie. I think he had a business, and I think it did go bankrupt, but he filed personal bankruptcy. Here's what my parents like to do. Here's what my family actually likes to do. Okay, this is the perfect way to describe it. I thought that we had genuinely no money when I was a kid. I was like, wait, what's going on? Okay, we have no money. That's fine. We got to be careful about this. We can't do this. And then I went to try to get some financial aid for college. And my parents would have rather sat down in the middle of the road and gotten hit by a bus, ran over, than put how much money they have on those forms. Because I was like, wait, you have money? And I understood. I was like, okay, not all of it's liquid, but they had money. And I was like, wait a second. My mom used to tape a big thick blanket over the entryway to where, we had a small living room, right? And so she would tape a blanket over the entryway and then put on a space heater because she said that running the heater was too expensive. And I'm like, what? What? They had money, yeah. But I feel like that's so crazy because if I had a kid, I don't know. Your parents are breaking Brad. I'm screaming. I just feel like if I had a kid, your parents are the type to have a TLC show about them. No, they're literally cartoonish. my mom was like, we don't need that. And I'm like, oh, I've been mentally budgeting every single thing I ate until, well, yeah. Also, I feel like having a lot of scarcity as a child is like not like financial scarcity as a child is just not good for you either. Like granted, some people really can't, like some parents, I mean, like ideally you want to like not put that onto your kids, but that's so hard to not, right? And so like I feel like from a very young age, I was like, oh, not having money for stuff is really difficult, right? Like kids being hyper aware of financial strain is not fun. But again, like you can't always keep it from them. Like if you're really struggling, you know, you can't always keep it from them. You can't. Beam, 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 beam. Oh shoot. Kids are smart. Even if they try to hide it, they can string it together. Yeah, that too. My stepdad was the same way about money. And I hate him for it. Yeah, I feel like it's hard because again, like if that's like your biggest stressor, it's hard to keep it from your kids. I remember when I was young, my mom told me we have zero money in our bank account and it changed my relationship with money. Defo had that effect on me ever since. Parents really act in ways and then like they won't end up dying alone or in a home. Okay, that's really fucked up for me to laugh at, but like my mom is constantly like, well, if you don't have kids, who's going to take care of you? And I'm like, who's fucking taking care of you? You should probably think about that first. Maybe you should think about yourself because you're 65 and I think you should be asking that question about yourself because I don't know the answer. So get that sorted probably. Gagged. Yeah, like it pisses me off. I'm like, okay, I'll fucking drop dad. My dad took 7 years to visit me and my brother when my mom left the country. And that was a 2-hour plane ride away. Parents are just adults and some of them will just not give that much of a fuck. Yeah. My mom repeatedly says, if I ever have to be put in a home, just push me down the stairs instead. Oh. 65, damn, your mom's kind of old. Yeah, I think my parents turned 66 this year. But my mom had me when she was 38. So not my dad, but my mom felt very guilty about the money the family had and put that on me. But I didn't understand what money was until I was like 5. My dad was a chud-ass gambler when I was little, and he'd sit at the local gas station and have little slot machines inside it. Hearing stories about your mom makes me feel so grateful for my mom. Her worst quality is she gets too emotional if I'm having a bad day and tries to send me homemade cookies and shit if I'm not feeling well. I got so lucky on her. My mom's complex. I feel like everybody with like a low-key evil mom is like, yeah, but like my mom's a really complex person. Like, but no, it's true. I feel like moms are complex. I feel like more often like dads, I'm like, girl, what the fuck ever. Like all you had to do was bust a nut and then like be there at whatever. But like moms, it really is shit's so complex. Everyone with a slightly evil mom's like, yeah, but like her life. Everyone with the evil dad is like, bye. Not everyone, but it's like, I think it's easier to just be like, girl, fuck you. Only known bad dad, so I'm absolutely like, fuck dads any day. Your mom changed after January 6th. Grew up and had a heart attack when I lived with a boyfriend and he bought Tide Pods. It was so expensive. Oh, for a second I got scared there. I was reading that wrong. My mom is complex, but she's goated. I almost got arrested because my mom had to go to the hospital and I wasn't there to take her. My mom is, but I do agree, love her to death. Yeah, this is something, wait, what did I say? Oh, their pee smells different. Yeah, this is true. She's just a girl. No, literally. That's exactly how I feel, where she's like, oh, you know. She grew up dirt poor and was still reasonable with spending money, but didn't force me and my sis to suffer like she did. I always say my mom is a good person, but a bad parent. See, I was saying that until recently, and then it's like, well, what if both are bad? Then what? Then what, though? Because that's what, like, I really struggle with is, like, morally, the stuff my mom supports is, like, hey, you might not be the best person. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard to, like, be like, hey, so my parents might not be good people. They might just be, like, morally not good people, you know. I don't know, demon mother vibes, natural disaster incoming, 0% chance she's not outside my apartment anytime, clawing the door. Yeah, it's not a good feeling. It's like very confusing. I don't know, it's very confusing. That's why I'm just like, okay, bye. Yeah, Desmond, exactly. Deconstructing the idea of your parents being perfect. Well, okay, that's another thing is I grew up, literally, the number one phrase in my household was, I'm the parent and you're the child. And that was used to say, I'm smarter than you. I always know the best thing to do in this situation. I make the final say. I know what's right. I know right from wrong. I'm going to do the right thing, right? It was always used like that. So like, I'm like, okay, damn, maybe you do know everything, right? And so that's why I think it's extra hard for me, because I'm like, wait, aren't you supposed to be the guy? Like, you're him? Aren't you supposed to be him? Right? Like, so you can see where my like deep confusion comes from, because I'm like, wait, you're supposed to be goated, bro. It's always shocking growing up in yeah. It's like, okay, I guess I'm subhuman. Did I tell you the story? Did you tell the story about your mom and the book and the... Yes, when my mom told me on the phone, no, she told me in person that her friend is a principal. It was some friend of a librarian, and there was a book at the preschool on how to give gay oral sex. This is what she said. How to give gay oral sex. There was a book. There was a book for preschoolers on how to give gay oral sex. Now, I just, this is during my period where I was not saying anything, okay? But I had to say something where I was like, hey, is there like any chance that this person, you know, saw this online, or maybe it could not be real, or like what's going on? Like, cause there, you know, I just was asking some basic questions where I was like, oh gosh, no, what's it called? Well, so this... I'm laughing because, hold on. Well, let me finish telling you the story, actually. And I was like, is there like a chance that this could be like something that they saw that was like a post online and it's not real, whatever? And she's like, no, I saw it. She's like, no, my friend saw it. She's a librarian. And I'm like, okay, like... I just basically kept asking questions. And she's like, well, I actually went to Barnes & Noble. And I saw it at Barnes & Noble. I have a picture of it. I'll show you when we get home. And I'm like, so you went to Barnes & Noble. You walked in. And you asked the person at the desk, the lovely employee going about their business, minding their day. You said, where's the book on blowing people gaily for infants? Because what do you mean? You said, where's the book that shows you how to, that is instructional for kindergartners, or whatever she said. It was either kindergarten or preschool. It had to be kindergarten. A child walks into a bookstore. No, like, because she's like, well, I saw it at Barnes & Noble. What the book ended up being, I like didn't press her on it anymore. I was just like really fucking irritated. I was like, that's obviously just like not a thing. And so I just like stopped pressing her about it. And then parents love lying. My mom's such a fucking liar. I think that's also a really hard thing for me to grapple with, is she lies all the time. And I'm like, well, my mom wouldn't lie to me. Like, why would she lie to me? But she's a fucking liar. Girl is a fucking liar. But I'm like, why would she lie to me? Like, what? My mom's not gonna lie to me. Because, okay, let's just think about this for a second. Why would you not use your strongest case of evidence first for trying to say, yes, this thing exists? And here's my number one point, is I saw it in person. Why is saying, I saw it in person, I have a picture of it, I'll show it to you when we get home? Guess who never saw the picture? Yeah. Okay, but like, why would that not be the first thing you say, instead of like, oh, my friend that like is friends with someone in the school district? So that was pissing me off. That was already pissing me off. And then like 2 years later, none of it is logical. It's all reactionary sentiment. I know. And it's infuriating. So like a few years later, I was like, okay, well, like, can you send me the pictures of that book? Because you never showed that to me. And I'd like to see like what it was, you know, like I'm curious. Literally the only thing that I could find related to sex in the book was the word intersex. Not, when I say related to sex, I mean the literal word. Intersex, being intersex has nothing to do with oral sex, okay? But the only terminology in the book that was the closest I could get was it was just intersex. And I was like, okay. And I wasn't mean. I just said like, hey, when you told me about this book, you told me that it was an instructional. It showed like people performing gay oral sex on one another. Let's just say oral sex. She said gay oral sex. You told me that it was people doing oral sex on each other, and that it was an instructional for kindergartners, right? And she's like, yeah, well, like it just still shouldn't be in there. And it's like, hey, but do you not like just realize that your entire point was that you were saying there was a oral sex instructional for kindergartners? Like, how how is your like ending thought going to be, oh, well, it says sex, when your initial point was something fucking insane? Like, did she even open the book? Does she not think intersex people exist? Girl. Oh. Okay, but the story that I was laughing at before I was about to tell this is we were driving. I was back home and Will was with me. And we were driving and she's like, oh my God, that's that Bible store I love. Like, and Will's like, well, what? She's like, it went out of business though. And Will's like, well, what do they sell other than Bibles? Like, I don't imagine. He's like, I imagine it's like hard to stay open if you're only selling Bibles. And she's like, oh, well, I got my like crown of thorns there. And he goes, Will says to her, dead fucking serious, he goes, oh, Kendrick Lamar vibes. Oh, Kendrick Lamar vibes. Okay. So fucking funny. That is maybe like one of the funniest things Will has ever said. What did she say? I don't think she understood. So she was just kind of like, oh yeah. Genuinely the funniest thing someone could say ever. Will is so funny. My Will is low-key bad because like with my family, what he does is he just repeats stuff that's like insane that they say to him back to them. So like my mom would be like, yeah, so like they're putting drag queens in the school. And Will would be like, they're putting drag queens in the school. Okay. Like he just says exactly what they said, but back to them. And like it really confuses them. It's actually kind of good. If you need, yeah, you just say like, oh, and say the exact thing they just said. Yeah, like it's not a bad, it's a legit strat. Like it's really not bad. He's so good at fucking with people. He really is. That'd be the best thing to do, TBH. No, it is, because I think that sometimes they're not like hearing what they're saying. I think it's hard for them to hear what they're saying. So when it's repeated back to them, then they're like, oh. One time my mom Will did actually get really fucking mad at my mom. It was kind of funny though, I'm not gonna lie, because she was being wildly fucking inappropriate about something. Yeah, he got mad and he was like, Sherry, you were using cartoon logic. Like, I don't know. He was low-key pissed. Your mom probably just said he couldn't dunk. Yeah. But yeah, one time he told her, he's like, you're using cartoon logic. Like, that's not... Will is very like, okay, on his stream, he like gets rage baited. I have Real Distortion, yes. They have a podcast, yeah. I've seen their clips forever, so that link up was like crazy for me. That was iconic. He is the king of cartoon logic. No, he literally is. But yeah, it's so far beyond the line of understanding that you just gotta, yeah. Oh, Kendrick Lamar vibes. Yeah. That was so fucking funny, man. Yeah, that's, I don't know. I feel like, it's so interesting because Will's family is so normal. Like, they're all just, like, very smart and normal, and I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, like, everyone here is, like, chill like that? Okay, cool. It's a good balance. No, I think it's really weird at first, but it is nice. Oh, must be nice? Yeah, I'm like, damn. I'm like, wait, so everyone doesn't fucking hate each other? What the hell? Do you find it weird? My wife does. I did find it really weird at first, and honestly, I found it really isolating. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was so fucking isolating. Like, we'd have Christmas, and it'd be like, everyone has matching pajamas, and like, we're taking a family picture, and like, everyone actually does like each other, and is like, you know, and I'm like, like, it wasn't that I didn't like it or had a problem with it. I liked it a lot. It just felt like really isolating, and like, I didn't know, like, I wasn't used to that. And it just made me feel weird. I don't know. But I got over that and it's fine. It's kind of like a level of kindness far beyond my comfort level. It wasn't even that. Like, it wasn't that I was like, oh, I'm just not used to this. It was just like isolating. Like, I was like, oh, interesting. I don't know. It makes you paranoid. Like, oh, the whole family's here and the police haven't showed up yet. What the hell's going on? I 100% get it. Yeah, you're in Wait, that's literally the funniest way to describe it. Yeah, you're literally just Among Us imposter. I don't even feel like for me, it was a like what could have been. It was just like a like y'all were saying, where it's like, this is so foreign to me that like it feels odd. My boyfriend's family is so normal, and it's deaf is hard to not feel alone. Yeah, where it's like I felt like I was like cosplaying. I felt like I was like making pretend, because I was like, well, it's like culture shock. Yeah, like I felt like it was just like I didn't like fit in. A can't relate moment. Yeah, it was hard to like I could be there and have fun, have a good time, but I was like, this is, I don't know, it's weird. But I feel like a lot of people have that, where their family is like crazy and then their partner's is normal, or theirs is normal and their partner's is crazy. Jesus, big guy crowd. Okay. I feel like a lot of people do have that though. Masking at the function. Everybody's getting used to defining a family meeting being 30 minutes, around 30 people after growing up. So not 30 minutes, around 30 people growing up with just a parent and sibling. There's probably as many normal families as there are dysfunctional. Yeah. People like always tell me, they're like, oh my God, well, like everyone has a crazy family. And I'm like, the stuff my family does, like would like like Will has always said it best of like, if that was in a TV show, I would be like, that's just too like fictional. That just like doesn't fucking happen. Like this is like too outlandish to be something that could really happen in real life. Yeah. That's always how Will has described it, where he's like, if they put this on a television show, it would be like, okay, this is just too outlandish. It's like not relatable, or like, oh, haha. This would never leave the writer's room. Yeah. Woo! Yep. That mic is doing God's work for the giggling. Reality is stranger than fiction. Yeah, it is in fact not normal. Yeah, I had that with my ex and got the worst migraine after hanging out with everyone because I was so paranoid I wasn't acting. Yes! Oh my God. I remember one time, like, I remember after Christmas, my mouth just hurt from like smiling. And it wasn't that I wasn't like happy or anything. I just like was so scared to like not look like I was having a good time, where I was just like, yeah, like this is awesome. Yay! And like my fucking jaw just hurt so bad from smiling. And again, it wasn't that I wasn't having a good time. I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to, yeah, I need to look like I'm having a good time, I guess. I had an ex that got, oh wait, I read that, yes. That's what I was responding to. My oldest brother and his husband won't use a surrogate because they don't want to pass on any family traits. That's kind of what I was saying earlier in the stream, when I was like, there does not need to be more of me, ever. There does not need to be more of me, literally ever in this fucking earth. Like, there just doesn't need to be. Hi, Nuggy Mermaid. They're just, and if, again, I said earlier as well, that like, if you're like, the world needs more of me, I am happy that you think that, because I think that's good. And I think it's good to feel positively about yourself. And I think that we all should be nice to ourselves like that. So, that is not, yeah, that is a good thing. Do you really think that they're mostly the way they are because of genes and not the environment? I think both. I think there's a lot of undiagnosed stuff, plus environment. I think it's both. They got both. Yeah, it's literally all cyclical abuse. I'm not even kidding. Like with my family, it's literally just all cyclical abuse, which I feel like a lot of our parents and grandparents, it's genuinely like most of them have fucking cyclical abuse. And it's just like, what are you going to do if you don't correct it? You're just going to do the same thing. You're going to work with the tools that you have. And if you don't correct it, then those tools are going to be, it's a cycle. So I think, I'm too scared to have them, because if I have a girl, she'll be like me, and the world doesn't need that. Wait, but you're amazing. Literally, like you're saying like the same shit I'm saying, where I'm like, well, I wouldn't want someone to feel this way. And I'm like, wait, but you're amazing. So sorry for, I just feel like always, I feel like criticizing myself, I'm like comfy with. And then when other people are criticizing themselves, I'm like, hey, I think what's crazy about it is that most self-aware, healthy people are deciding not to have kids, but the worst people on the planet are popping them out left and right. Okay, I feel like that a lot, but also a lot of good people are having kids. I swear there's a lot. There's like, okay, for instance, there's 2 people in this chat. There's a lot of people in this chat that I've known for a very long time, and they're having kids. So, but I totally understand that feeling. I do feel that all the time, where I'm like, oh, good God. Some people are breeding, Some people are having kids and others, they're breeding. I don't know what's going on. So I'm just kidding. But like, yeah, I feel that way a lot. And I feel like, it's kind of, it can be kind of depressing, but I try to remind myself that like, okay, you know, you probably hear more about the bad cases than the good. Yeah. Good description. My kids will be sorted by natural selection soon enough. Don't worry. They're multiplying. That's exactly why I don't have kids. Like, I refuse to pass on my family's mental health issues. And that's fine. Like, listen, you chuds have 3x multiplier. I have been a CPS social worker and a teacher. It's crazy out here, y'all. Yeah, I have no children. I passed on to no other creature legacy of our misery. Damn, Leo deck. Damn. Yeah, I've always kind of felt like that, where I'm like, oh, I can just like not. I'm too lazy for kids. That's okay. I think it's good to be self-aware. I don't think that anyone telling you that, like, I don't know. I think literally saying openly, like, oh, I'm too selfish to have kids. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're terrible. I'm going to be like, that's good. You know that. And that you're not going to do that. That's good that you are self-aware. Did Will ever want kids? I actually think Will actually hates kids. I'm not kidding. He doesn't hate them. He's the youngest child, I think, is what he has. Youngest child syndrome, and he's a guy. And I feel like being the youngest boy, you never babysit. You're never around babies. You are the baby. And he also is just, you know, he's a fun guy. And he actually, like, really does not like kids. Like, I don't know. I think it's maybe because I babysat a lot. And I also, sometimes I just feel bad for kids. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for kids because I didn't like being a kid. And so I think I'm really hyper aware of, like, that. Where I'm like, maybe I have like a built-in, like I can be like gentle with them and not get like frustrated because I didn't like being a kid and I was having a hard time. So I'm like worried that they're having a hard time, you know? I don't know. But Will's like, fuck them kids. I'm like, fuck them. Like I said, have you ever wanted them? No, I literally, there was one time where I was like, maybe, but I was really young and the world was a little different. What is built in? Okay, built in. I feel too full of shit to be a parent. There's so much I don't know, and I don't want to be another bullshitting parent. Okay, not to like push you one way or the other. You have to just do what you want to do. But I do feel like nobody ever is going to be like, yep, I know everything about being a parent, and I'm ready to be a parent, and now I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do everything perfectly. Like, genuinely, even the most prepared person is still going to not be fully prepared. From what I've heard, okay, parents, you can tap in. But like, built up. Do I just talk like that? What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, like, I don't know. There's always unknowns. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, and I'm not trying to like persuade you. I think you do whatever the hell you want. You'll literally never know anything. Wait, okay. Hold on, I gotta scroll up. Okay, never know anything. We're all stupid, and my kids are smarter than me, and I already, and I just love them, and they love me, and it's a greatest feeling in this world. Yes! I'll just have AI raise my kids by. I think woke parenthood is about accepting errors and changing them. It's not like how I was raised BS. Yeah. I feel like parenting is just one of the few things where you can do so much to prepare, but you'll never truly be ready outside of the actual experience. 100%. 110%. It's so freaking crazy. It's so crazy, and people just gotta figure it out. Someone please name their next child Bill-tin. Why do I talk like that? I don't mean to. Gotta learn from your parents' mistakes. Yeah. What the hell's that? Uh-oh. I see. What was I gonna say? Your accent is built in. Why do I talk like that? Hello, princess. This has been my most useful therapy session. Have you ever had a dream that you wanted so much that you could feel like you could do anything? You are from the South after all. Yeah, I'm a Southern belle. I feel like part of the problem is once you get old, you forget what it was like to be a kid. Plus, your children are growing up in a different time. Yeah, I always say you could never pay me to be a kid again. I would rather fucking be dead than have to be a kid again. And I'm not saying, oh, I had the worst situation ever. It was absolutely not. There's millions and trillions of people out there that had it way worse than me. I just was not having a good time at all. It was not fun. It was not a good time. And like I said, I would not ever want to do that again. Millions and trillions. Yeah, I don't know. There's people that have it far worse. Yeah, it's tough being a kid. Same, I would never go back. New mic, yes. We sound so beautiful. It was so fun being closeted. Restart. Every bad situation. I'm ever saying that. People having it worse doesn't. I know. It's an OCD thing where you can't like. I don't know how to describe it, but like, you can't. If you say something bad happened to you, you have to acknowledge that like worse things have happened to other people because like they have. I don't know. It's a fucking OCD thing. I feel like I'm still a kid, just more freedom and I can buy things I want as a kid. I wouldn't want to be a kid again because it took so long to get this level that I wouldn't want to be undiagnosed autistic again. Yeah, I mean, if that's an OCD thing, yikes. Bad spot. Well, it is because you have to like, it's like absolutes or you're really afraid of being misunderstood. So you over explain a lot. What kind of mic did you get? The RE20. The RE20. Sometimes I wish I could redo my teenage years, but I would never want to go back. Like, can I re-roll my spawn? I don't think I would change. Here's how I feel, is I feel like I had like a, like first, like my pistol round. Okay, here's how my life went. My pistol round was okay. My SMG round, maybe not so great. My buy rounds, not great. But after the half, we're okay. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like I don't know if I like fully believe in karma, but I think maybe because some difficult things were happening early on that like now in my adult life, it's a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the karmic scales were like, whoa, that was a lot. Let's chill out, you know? Right, bisexual rounds. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah, that's a thing. You're right, though. Like, if karma was real, then teammates flashed and naded you. Oh my god. If your pistol round was good, then why do you have an SMG round? I think that's your problem. You should have bought an AK or full set. No. You don't buy an AK second round. You just don't. You don't buy an AK second round. You don't. Does your pistol round start in 1.6? Knowing I was trans at a younger age would be cool, but I don't think I'd be able to make it back to where I am currently, and that makes me sad because I like everyone that I've met now. Is that mayhaps survivorship bias? No, because like my safety wasn't at risk. Well, at some parts, but it wasn't due to like, well, okay, I guess my like personal safety was at risk, but like, I don't know. I remember my bisexual round when I thought my parents might love me if I wasn't full lesbian, so I forced myself to date boys. Sorry. I know that I'm trying to stop growling, but I had to let out a growl. I'm really sorry. I had to let it out. Yeah, if I got restarted, I'd have to find my friends and my friend. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't think I would change. I wouldn't want to go back, but I don't want to change anything because like I like all the people I've met and like the things I've seen. And you know, yeah, I feel the same because in a weird way, life only gets better because of how, yeah, like you're like, okay, I went through some hard stuff and now I can imagine trying to navigate teaching a kid how to be safe on the internet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know either. Have you had enough homework? I still wake up in a cold sweat from forgetting a project. Yes! Or showing up to like a test that I didn't study for. I haven't had those as much recently, but I did for a while. Where you were maybe one of the only people I've ever seen use that MO. I had a bad spawn, but high rolled in live, so I'd hate to be reset back. Yeah, I feel the same where I like had a good roll. Like I had like a few good rounds. I did high roll at some point. Yeah. I don't know. Life is freaking crazy. You know? Can I tell you something? I still have Christmas decorations up. On another note, I still have Christmas decorations up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I didn't want it to end. I have my tree up still. I didn't want it to end, Chud. I think parental controls are good for kids. I feel like it's hard because if you're too overbearing, then they like get sneakier. And if you don't care, then they get themselves into situations that could maybe be bad. You know? Thanks for reminding me. I'll take them down now. I need to take mine down. I have Christmas lights up from previous Christmas. My tree is right next to me. I took all the decorations off. I just CBA putting it away. I think I'll take them down. She's waiting until after Easter, as a good Christian should. He is risen. I have my Christmas lights up year round. I get you. My mom asked where there was a Lewis Griffin porn in the browser history. Oh, Holy is God. Lewis Griffin is fucking sending me Lewis Griffin porn. What's that audio that's going around that's so funny? It's like, Mom, I was on the computer and I got a virus and I got scared and my pants fell down and so I was getting up. Like, what is that? What is that from? I keep hearing that and it's so fucking funny. It's like my first time ever hearing it. And I deleted the virus and I was scared and I got up and my pants were falling down. Honestly though, that's probably low-key sad. Like, why was she recording him? I genuinely thank God every day that I didn't grow up in a time where my mom could take videos of me. My mom would threaten, like, I'm not kidding, I was peeing my pants for a while as a kid, and instead of being like, hey, like maybe we should take her to like a doctor and ask, my mom would say, I'm gonna put up your underwear in front of the house and I'm gonna say Hannah lives here and she pees her pants. Hey, so you're a terrible person. Like, no, my mom would have done stuff like that. I'm not even kidding. If she had had a phone, that's cruel. That's how my mom was. She's a very cruel person. As a parent, she's not a cruel person IRL at all. But yeah, like if she would have had a fucking phone, oh my God. My mom like invented canceling even before the internet. Let me just terrify my child into not having issues. Being a parent isn't IRL. She didn't she threaten to hold you? Well, yeah, cause yeah, she said that she was gonna make me stand on the corner with like a sign of something bad that I did. Hank Alpaca. Yeah, that's why you should fucking have some sympathy. I'm not even kidding. Like now when you see Hank Alpaca, you're gonna be fucking nice to him. Like that's crazy. That's actually crazy that all you want to do all day is just be so fucking mean to Hank Alpaca, but Hank Alpaca is literally who was going through it. Bro, this is literally like, this is who you're talking to. Sure, will be nice. Like Hank Alpaca was going through it, bro. How's your grandma? Oh girl, my poor grandmother. Y'all, shaming sticks with you. Yeah, I have always been nice to Hank. Thank you. Hey. Yeah, I was never mean to Hank. No, you can keep being mean to Hank Alpaca. I'm literally just messing around. I'm so sorry. I'm just messing around. I'm messing around. I'm sorry. You can literally make fun of Hank all you want. Here, let me reset you. Oh, fuck. I took the filter off. I took the scary devil filter off of him. I've always fucked with Hank. I'm sorry, Hank, for judging you so harshly. Hank Alpaca stole my lunch money every day in school. No, you can make fun of Hank Alpaca. I'm just messing around. I'm sorry. She would have posted you up on Facebook with a shame sign, like a cheating husband. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I thank God every day that or whoever, I think the fucking universe, that I was not a kid when iPhones, when I was a kid, when I was like, I think iPhones started existing when I was in 6th grade. 5th or 6th grade. Thank God my mom never had one until like I was in high school. Cause oh my God, it would have been Jover. It would have been Jover. Did y'all's parents do that? Do some of y'all that are younger, like would your parents like I kind of feel bad. I don't know. Like sometimes I'll watch videos that people post with their kids and I'm like, oh my God, it's kind of sad though because they're posting this and like everyone's seeing this and I'm curious how the kid's gonna feel about it when it's like this video of them having a meltdown online. And like it is, I know that the person isn't like intending, right, to be cruel, but like it could be a kind of cruel, no? I'm very glad social media wasn't there when I was little. Online meltdowns are insane. My friends are posting their kids like that and I'm like, please stop. Yeah, I don't think that it's like always ill intention and like trying to be cruel. I think they think it's funny, but like I don't think that people are thinking enough about how how is your kid gonna feel when they're 15, that like there's all this stuff of them on your page and they like never said that they wanted it there. Cause like when you're a baby and a little kid, you're not like, yes, I consent to being on your Facebook video, right? Like, I don't know. I grew up as an iPad kid, but no, never had to deal with that. My parents are crazy private. Phones are mainstream until I was an adult. Phones weren't mainstream until I was an adult. We don't need to sell, Hank Alpaca just jumped me and took my shoes, then made a TikTok. No, Hank Alpaca! Parents using their disabled kids to spread awareness also really rubs me the wrong way. Subtweeting the meanest social media thing when I was growing up. Subtweeting was the meanest social media thing. For a second, I read that as like your parents were subtweeting you, and I was like, no fucking way. Me, like, ugh. People that don't do the fucking dishes, eye rolling emoji. People that don't do their MF and chores. dead emoji, eye rolling emoji. I'm glad Melissa Saito's not a kid don't exist anymore. No, that's so funny. That's so funny. Honestly, that's just like the funniest thing to say that in chat. Like, girl, who fucking asked? Like, nobody gives a fuck. Like, how proud do you think that person that felt like typing that and then pressing enter and like, girl, okay, like, no one gives a fuck. Bye. Who are you? There's a big thing going around about a pastor posted a video of his stepson who was forcing a kid to apologize for his behavior on Facebook, and he tried to convey it to someone that he was getting abused. It keeps making me so mad. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you. When someone says that they are bored and they haven't cleaned the bottom of their toilet in years, my mom did post me and my sister on Facebook, but she didn't get that. She didn't do it so that anyone could see it. What was I gonna say? Hank Alpaca streams on Kick. They think that they're on the team. It's crazy. Yeah, like, okay, damn. Like, what do you think? They get like a fucking level up when you say that, I guess? I don't know. But yeah. Yik Yak was unhinged. Dude, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you for doing metal off. Thank you for giving Jay Breezy. Thank you for giving Hippos are neat. Thank you for giving MKH and Bloby. Wait, that emote is so cute. 4-hour yap is insane. I know, we yapped so much today. Should we play the zoo game? Low-key need Hank Alpaca merch. Maybe aesthetic merch like Vanilla's where it just says Hank Alpaca in beautiful font. I've been wanting to do merch, but I just don't know what I want to do. Did y'all get groomed on Kick? Not on Kick. Not on Kick. But Loker genuinely. She said, wait, Hank Alpaca body pillow. New mic, zoo. Red Penis Theory merch. Kick was horrible. I don't really think I was on that very much. Not Kick now. K-I-K. Can you make pins? Pins would be fun. Wait, a Hank Alpaca pin would go crazy. A Hank Alpaca pin would go so crazy. But I don't know like who to go through. You gotta do merch for each of your personas. I don't know who to go through that can make like multiple different things. Kick is a messenger app. Did you ever go on Omegle? A little bit. A little bit. When we go to my friend's house. I never would do it at my house. But yeah, I think I want people to ask me who that baby is. One puppy, thank you for the gift as well. Sausage Hammer, Chris Easy, Nuclear, Werewolf, and Gridlock. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, it is crazy. I went on Omegle from ages 11 to 15 with friends. Y'all already know. Omegle is literally just penis roulette. Yeah. Omegle seemed too scary and intimidating for me. I never used it. Imagine if your family encounters a Hank Alpaca in the wild. Hank Alpaca. Hank Alpaca. Yeah, the internet when we were younger was crazy. It's still very crazy. I don't know. I was on Omegle once and I had a good experience. Got matched with 2 people who were going to the same concert as I was. Wait, maybe the only sweet, nice. Well, that's like, I feel like I met my best friend. Some of y'all know Kaiten. I met my best friend on Tumblr. I met one of my best friends on Tumblr because we went to the same concert and we had posted photos. We were a part of the same fandom and we posted, okay, her name actually is Kaiten. K-A-T-Y-N. Kaiten. It's not my fucking Valor accent or whatever. Her name's Kaiten. But we met on Tumblr. Yeah, we met on Tumblr because we both went to a Panic at the Disco concert and we became friends. And yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. I love her. I'm still friends with her. I just saw her when I was visiting LA last month. Yep. I met my best friend on a superhero RP website when I was 12, 17 years later. Maybe more question, but I'm going around asking streamers to say happy birthday for a video I'm putting together for my boyfriend, Kane. Happy birthday, Kane! Woo! Happy birthday, Kane! You are amazing. Another year of amazing things. Hi, Brandon. La. Brennan Urie from I know. No, it wasn't Brennan Urie. It was Panic at the Disco. She was not a Brennan Urie enjoyer. Kaiten has always from day one hated Brennan Urie. She's a Dallin Weeks enjoyer. Kaiten is a Dallin Weeks girly through and through. I've been texting a guy daily I met on Ratchet & Clank on PS2 in 2004. Yeah, Kaiten is a Dallin Weeks enjoyer. OMG, me too. Hannah is deeply into the fandom of Tom McDonald. Who the hell's that? Ew, what's this? What is that? What is that? What is that? I don't like that. What is that? A treadlord. Oh, I don't like that. What is that? Oh my god, we're running a community train, everyone. This is... Why is it called a community train? What is a community train? K-Tin and Bill Tin. Okay, goodbye. No, I've told you all this story where Kate and... Wait, Delta Cord, thank you so much. Thank you for gifting Slug. Thank you for gifting Creator, Kale Chips, Doobs. Kaiten's mom thought that I was like a predator, that I was a pervert. And when she found out that Kaiten and I had been like becoming friends, she printed out a bunch of packets about online predators and like perverts online and like them posing as like young kids. And she didn't say anything and she just left it on her bed. She didn't say a word and just left it on her bed. Well, well, it was okay because then Blue Banana, thank you for the 5 gifts as well. Wait, and Air Such, thanks so much for the 2 months. I forgot to use my Prime sub for 2 years. Well, thank you. And Blue Banana, thank you for gifting. Gentrum, thank you for gifting. Bella, thank you for gifting. Fruit Rats, thank you for gifting. Pino, thank you for gifting. Carson, thank you.
I forgot to use my Prime sub.
Thank you. Jesus, big guy crowd. Okay. But yeah, she thought I was a predator. But I proved that I proved that I was not a predator. I proved that I was not. Emotes for chat. Wait, what does it give? Emotes get given to people in the stream, even if they don't participate. It's an experimental thing currently. I never participate, so maybe I can get an emote from these. Watch me dodge. Oh, so people get stuff. I was gonna say I can log into my alt to help because it won't let me. It won't let me do it on my main. It doesn't like count as contributing. I think I'm gonna break my 3 years of unemployment by becoming a paramedic. I'll give you gifties when I get my first paycheck. I will literally, you do not have to do that. First of all, enjoy your paycheck. Literally enjoy your paycheck. You worked for it and hold on, I'm gifting you this. That is so nice of you, but I want you to spend it on yourself. Like, honestly, like I want you deserve it. You deserve it. One puppy, thank you for the 5 gifted, thank you. Grizzle, Marooney, Satori, Mr. Disco, Raylo. Welcome, one puppy. Thank you. Yeah. And Toggy, thank you. Holy shit. Yo, we gotta oh my god, Ludwig, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you. Welcome back. Walt Kinney, thank you so much for the brand new sub. Tao and Koi Doggy, thank you, Toggy. Thank you, Toggy. We love you. My first online friend turned out to be someone I knew IRL. Oh, wait, that's crazy. So you already knew them IRL and then you formed a new friendship online? Holy. Wait, 37 emotes? Let me read this. You unlock 37 emotes for chat. Keep leveling up to give them more emotes. This is interesting. This is very interesting. So they get the emotes permanently? Permanently? I'm going to click on learn more. That's cool if you get them permanently. I like that. Interesting. Interesting. It's gonna take a while, but I have classes to take and stuff, but I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna use this as motivation to get there. You can absolutely 101,000,000% do it. I believe in you.
Up shorty.
I believe in you. Only 37 chatters out of no, I think 37 emotes, right? I finally got Gritty Goose. I think it's maybe you're right. It is only 37 individually. Cock TV with 100 bits. Everyone's gonna be fighting for emotes. I was gonna say, wait, does it only go to some people? Frank the Big Fat Thief with the Prime. I was gonna say the Gritty Goose. The actual picture of the goose is so funny. Primo, thank you for the gift. Thank you, Nelson, Bron Solo, AJ, Lovesick, Immortality, and Ezra. Thank you for the freaking 7 months. Thank you for the 7 months. Thank you for the 7 months. Oh, I almost ripped my headphone out. Thank you for the 7 months. You freaking roll. And Delta Core, thank you for 15 Jet. Thank you. Thank you.
Goose.
Social Salt, thank you for the 5 gifted. Holy shit. Paulman, Bill Frog, Ethan. What? Stormy, thank you for the 5 gifted as well. Gifting more. Thank you for gifting a Radial. Thank you for gifting Weird Ball. Thank you for gifting Mishap. Thank you for gifting Oileon. Thank you for gifting. Wait. What is going on? Carol Makiaka. I've not done that vocal sim in a quick second. Petty, thank you so much for the 5 gifted as well. Gifting Lilo. Thank you for gifting Burgo. Thank you for gifting Folksy Fiona, thank you for gifting Minty. Thank you for gifting Absolutely Juliet. Thank you for gifting One Puppy. Thank you for gifting 10 gifted. Nicholas Gage, Rascal, Lumens, Hope Sesh. Yes, Hope Sesh. Bernanigans, Hammer, Blue, Better JBZ, Randy, Stormy, thank you so much for gifting Morph, Radial, Weird Ball. What's going on? I see it out of the corner of my eye. Mishap. Social Salt, thank you so much again for the gifted Delta Core. Thank you again. Ezri, thank you again. Freeman, thank you again. Thank you! Thank you! Holy Alpha Regulars, thank you so much for gifting Fat Rat. Thank you for gifting Platypede. Thank you for gifting Halloween. Thank you for gifting Ben Ben. Thank you for gifting Vivero. And Petty, thank you so much again for the freaking gifted. Thank you. I feel like this is an auction. Hold on, I'm lightheaded. I didn't even go that fast. Thank you! I'm sipping Carla Kiyaka. That's where I struggle, y'all, because like sometimes I get so mad when I go on TikTok and Chiblee was like, girl, like I'll send Chiblee something or I'll send him a screenshot of the comments. What? Thank you for the hello? What? The 20 gifted. Thank you for gifting 20 big raps. Retro Age, Matt, David, Cozy B, Duck Tob, Katzendair, Broken Door, Liv, Tata Pro, Antinson, Zalba Vasca, Daewoo, Butterfly, Flaky, Cody, Nathan, Cowhus, Stashlet, and Omnigonosaur. Thank you! Thank you, and Play, thank you for the bits as well. What the hell? Okay. You unlocked 118 emotes for chat. So only individually 118 get emotes? Is that real? That's kind of fucked up. They should just give everyone a few, right? Or no? 118 non-contributors. I get 118. You basically get one Apple emote. You get one Apple emote. What the hell? One apple of emote? Come on. Okay, wait. Slurms, you put how it works. How many viewers receive community rewards? The number of non-contributors who receive rewards increases with the level. 5, 6 to 10. And level 15 up to 25%. Okay, I'm so high. I'm not sure if I was here earlier or if that was yesterday. I think you were here earlier. No, you were not. No, you were not. I have a bad memory. Why did I feel like you were? Your picture is so funny. Your fucking Twitch picture. It's literally just like, eh. I love long yapping streams. Me too. Me too. I'm glad, honestly, it worked out because I only had like one demo to play today. It was like an early access to a demo. I think we should do the zoo sound game. That is such yeah, the Sea Nanners pick. Yes, I love your pictures. I think we should do the zoo game. The zoo voice game. The one I watched Vanilla Mace play it last night and one of y'all had recommended it to me and it was so fucking funny. It was hilarious. Let's do it. To celebrate the new microphone. Let me change it. I'm gonna put the emoji as a rhino. My voice zoo. And then do we want to watch a movie? We could watch a movie. I'm down. We gotta figure out what we're gonna watch. Holy shit, it's already 5 o'clock. Okay. How long is Pitch Perfect? Wait, will Canadian actually fucking kill me if Canadian's not here when we watch Pitch Perfect? I'm scared. Movie today? Well, I guess it would start really late. Not long. It's an hour 52 minutes. One movie, thank you for the gift again! Thank you for gifting Macrono, thank you for gifting Sun Structures, Pot Desu, Royal Gemini, and Lovely Willpuff. Can we get the Jester on the mic? He's here, I promise. I hate Pitch Perfect. I've never seen it. Am I gonna hate it? Pitch Perfect, heartbreak emoji. Wait, why? Why heartbreak? Why heartbreak? Me and Canadian will get you? Okay, I don't want Canadian to get mad at me. Maybe we watch something else. No, like, can the Jester talk? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. I remember what the Jester sounds like. Hold on 1 second. I'll get him in here. What up, beef and juicy boy? Okay, Jester, go back on the mic. You gotta, yep. Okay. Okay. Nurse. Nurse. Shelly, thank you. Put him back. I'm so scared. You don't care if I get mad at you? I do. But you are more forgiving, Abby May. You Canadian will get me and make sure that I pay. Canadian won't hate you for this movie. Wait, why do I feel like... Did you send this to me before? I swear I have this on my Letterboxd watch list. Why, thank you. Yes, play it backwards. when he said 18 days left. What? I try way too hard. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you. Thank you for Jason. Thank you for Anderson. Thank you for Aubrey. Thank you for Malibu. Thank you for Soup Wagon. Thank you. Are we watching a movie tonight? I'm not against it. I'm not against it. Slurp. Thank you for the gifted. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank you. Holy moly. Holy moly. Thank you for gifting Deadly Sheep. Thank you for gifting Davis, M9, Young Blake. Thank you for gifting Moist Fawn. Thank you for gifting Trick. Thank you for gifting Jazza. Thank you for gifting Pivo. Thank you for gifting Vincent, Mint Jam, Shane, Dewey Chase, Ederbez, Shell. Thank you for gifting Go. Thank you for gifting Hyman. Thank you for gifting A Herd of Meese. Thank you for gifting Nyamilo. Thank you for gifting Leroy. Thank you for gifting Zimbo. Thank you. Holy. Holy moly is freaking right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bello. High defective. Bello.
Wow.
What about one of the Pirates movies? Oh. And what? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on one moment. Because hold on, there's something about this case that doesn't sit right with me. I don't think this profile picture is saying all that. Now hold on, cause I don't know about that. I'm getting a little scared. That's like just a wholesome, like, you know, like cutie, like, oh, I'm just a baby, like internet picture. This is reminding me, okay, we had a CS teammate, Chibley and Staggy and I, and he had like the cutest picture of a baby seal as his profile picture. And then he just randomly said a slur, and Chibley goes, I don't think baby seals say that. And Staggy and I were just laughing because I was like, the fact that Chibley just thought of that, like immediately, Chibley goes, I don't think that's what baby seals, I don't think a baby seal would say that. So, yeah. I love Chibley, man. Chibley's so freaking funny. Chibley's so freaking funny. I love Chib. I fucking love Chib. Their older brother went on their account. Okay, let me buy this game really quick. Alone, Ghibli. Alone, Ghibli. Maybe not baby seal, but probably a Navy seal. Yeah. Clearly never met a baby seal. I don't know. Did you read the review I sent you earlier? I fell asleep for a bit. Wait. You linked, right? Yeah, you said, could I sell Best in Show as the next movie night? The only healthy, wait, hold on. They're getting mad at me for using ad blocker. No, you're kidding. Continue without supporting us. The only healthy relationship in this movie, the gay one, the lesbian one, and the one where the guy is being cucked. Vanilla heterosexuality is presented as a nightmare. 10 stars. Best in Show. This looks fun. This looks fun. This looks fun, honestly. How long is it? Can you do recording for the game for me? Yeah. Well, okay. Best in Show is so funny. OMG, so good. Love Best in Show. It's so good. So funny. Watch it in Caroline's stream. I'm down. It's only an hour and 30 minutes. Let's do that, because our other contenders also, it's not like a heavy thing, right? I'm kind of wanting something a little more. I say we do something a little lighter, because we've had some conversation today. It's a comedy, super light. Okay, yeah. I love all the suggestions. We really need to get a Google Doc that has all of the suggestions in there, so that I can A, not like forget them, and B, so then I feel bad because people are like, wait, but what about this one I told you about? And I'm like, I don't fully remember. Maybe think of the 2 months. So I think that we need to get a Google Doc. So yeah, let's play this game for a little bit, and then we'll watch that movie. Can I get it on, let me try to see if I can get it on Amazon. Or not Amazon, I'm sorry, YouTube. We love you, Gorilla Font. Go Hank Alpaca. Best in Show. Yeah, they have it. Oh, yeah, they have it. I got it. Community letterbox that everyone has a password. Holy shit. Dude, I love the new mic. It's so awesome. You can still enter the Plex just saying. Shoot, I forgot. Sad I won't get to watch the movie, but I hope it's funny for everyone. I was thinking about how to like get it and then just send it to you, but I think that's really bad to do. I think that's bad to do. Is Hank Opeka winning or what? Come on, Hank Opeka, lock in. Whenever I hear the word Plex chat, I think of this streaming site that only existed for a little bit that was called Plex Storm or something, and it was just like porno stuff. Which is fine. It just like was a like camming site, I think. Was it a camming site? Gunnar Hanner? No, it was just like a big thing that people would talk about in the RuneScape community. They'd be like, oh yeah, like are you gonna stream on like Plex something? Plex, I think it's Plexistorm or something. I cursed Hank by voting for him. Pervert Girl Summer. No, I use, okay, so Sheepover, I have like, you can kind of see, well, I guess not my tattooed arm. Hold on. I'm like a freckly guy. But when I'll wear like concealer like under my eyes because I have really hollow under eyes, so it kind of covers them up. So I use like you know what I use is like that little stamp that's like $3, and I just put it on my finger and I kind of just go over where I already have like where I naturally already kind of have them. But when I don't go outside ever, they just get really. I hate getting sun damage, but I love when my freckles are freckling. You know, like I love not having sun damage, but Yeah. I don't want to go in the sun because skin cancer. That's what happens after the two men, same. Yeah, I'm a freaking mole guy. I'm such a fucking whitey. Like I'm such a whitey derogatory. Like I have so, bro, like I'm not kidding. What was I telling you I was gonna have? I'm such a fucking whitey derogatory. But I have like a million moles and I'm gonna have melanoma. Aubrey. Are you gonna even feel bad for me? Mole dog. Are you gonna feel bad for me? I'm literally gonna have melanoma. You were gonna have a burrito. You can't call them that anymore. I call myself that. Babes, I will help you out. I'm gonna have freaking melanoma. What do I do? What if I don't go outside though? How, do you think my chances are better not to get it? Technology will fix that. Okay, you'll be okay. Okay. Bruh, Sam, I only burned. Well, I can tan. I can absolutely tan. But I just like people that have like over a certain amount of moles are like people that could get melanoma or something, or your like chances are really high. I don't know. Oh my God, moles are so pretty though. Have you seen Connor's story? I know. Oh. Which is so sad because when I was a kid, I'm not kidding. I like this mole that I have on my face, which is like considered, I guess, like a beauty mark. I literally tried to cut it off. I was like, get that out of here. But it's so sad that like you grow up thinking that like features about yourself are like disgusting and you hate them. And then like when you're older, you're like, oh, like girl, okay. Somebody else in here has to have a similar experience. Come on. Don't cut it. Well, I was like 7. I used to hate my dimples growing up for some reason. Yeah. I burned some off with apple cider. Yeah. Like this is a fucking universal experience. I'm serious, me. Like, yeah, it is for some people. I swear, don't question mark me. I don't like that, but I literally love adding moles in character creation in video games. It grew back too. I ripped mine off. My family told me that they were freckles, so I wouldn't hate them. Without knowing, it was part of me. I've done that before. I used, wait, you use what to make it come off? I used to love my dimples until then someone told me that I wouldn't have them if I didn't have chubby cheeks. That's just not true at all. That's not how that works, is it not? Like, first of all, that person's just wrong, and second of all, fuck them. Well, my skin has like some darker spots, and my parents convinced me that it was dirt, so I'd scrape it off until I low-key bled. How to get out of my own mole hate? Yeah, Connor's story, I think, is a great start. Ugh, we love you, Connor's story. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. Has anyone read Jeanette McCurdy's first? Okay, it's her. Oh, Aubrey. Oh my God, perfect person to talk to about this. Jeanette McCurdy's debut novel. I just finished it. Whoa. 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 It was whoa. Like, I don't know. It's not like I'm like, oh, it's the best book I've ever read. But I mean, like, shout out Sam from iHeartLy. Yeah, I read her memoir, right? But her debut novel, her first work of fiction, punchy, you know, it was, I don't know how to describe my experience reading it. Her interviews for it have been very good. I'm intrigued. It was intense. Yeah, it was intense. Like, it was like, I wouldn't want to read it before bed because I was like, whoa. You ever read something that makes you go, whoa? You know? It just makes you go, whoa. Even the cover makes me so uncomfy, but I know that's the point. Yeah, like very uncomfortable. Well, not like, I think it just depends on like, you know, like different people might not find it uncomfortable. What do you think of Atmosphere? Just finished, pretty dang good. I loved it so much. I loved it so much. Isn't, you know, an author that I read a book of hers and I think she's putting out a new one or it already came out. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Girl. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta make sure it doesn't say. Oh, hold on, I gotta fix this. Hold up. Hold on, I gotta fix this. I have to show you something, but I have to fix it first. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it so I can show it to you. Let me just do this. I'm over this. I'm doing it my way. Paint. Okay, I look at my phone and this is what my father has texted me. I haven't talked to him in like 3 weeks because he just calls at bad times. And also, he's a very busy fella. He's a very busy fella and he lives out of the country, so time zones, bad. Time zones are very bad for us. Sorry, I'm scribbling out his information. Scribbling out his number because I know some of you would be texting him in the middle of the night. Yeah. Some of you have said things that would lead me to expect that. Just at me, yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, because exactly. Okay. Maybe this will be a deterrent for you, though. Like, I don't know if you'll really want to text him after that. Such a dad thing to say. He's so ridiculous, man. Girl, charge your phone. I'm sorry, like, I'm against charging the phone every night. Because here's the thing, my shit's fucking dry. And I'm happy about that. Every day that I don't have to charge my phone is a successful day. Because the phone, it's dry. And I don't need to charge it, right? It's bad for your battery. Doug is the fucking phone battery police. I'm not kidding, y'all. That is the phone battery police. I'm not joking. All right, let's do My Voice Zoo. I'm freaking installing it right now. It'll take 2 seconds. Let's go. Oh, question. Are there any people in here that live in Southern California, specifically the Los Angeles area? AT&T internet you want to avoid, yes? Or no? Because AT&T has fiber now. Is it good fiber? What are we talking? Because there are companies that I would have, and I lived in Oregon, when they're like, oh, we're fiber, but they're not actually fiber. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's good. Okay, so AT&T is safe. What are basically like the safe brands for fiber in LA? No, Captain Crunch, we've just been like kind of looking at some things. Just looking. AT&T, Google Fiber. I eat lots of fiber. It's good. Yeah, we gotta eat our fiber. AT&T is my only option. Okay. Giggle? Giggle fiber? Oh, you meant Google. Okay, I was like, what the hell is Giggle? It auto-corrected you to Giggle. Or is Giggle its own thing? Hold on, I'm sorry. I've been emailing ISPs for years now looking for fiber. Yeah, in California, I don't know how their fiber works, but in Oregon and Washington, they do everything above ground, which makes it so much cheaper and accessible, which is awesome. Yeah. Makes it much easier to get. It's all happening on Giggle. I pay $60 a month for 10 gig fiber from local Bay Area. Holy shit! Gotta watch the stream for those doctor mandated Giggle fibers. Giggle fiber. Vegas has pretty accessible fiber now. They're building a lot of fiber in the home in Las Vegas because I think a lot of people work remote. So I think they're doing that now. Because like the place we rented, we have fiber. Like you can get pretty good internet here now. Which we have pretty, knock on wood, solid internet that we barely have issues with. I don't have fiber at my address and I cry every day. Okay, let's freaking do this. I'm so excited. Okay, variety. Hold on, game capture. Chat, this is a game where you make the sounds for the animals. And so since we got a new mic, that's exactly what we're gonna do. I have a gigabyte, it's wicked. Yes, also I started the recording. Actually, hold on, let me start a new one.